Reservoir up at the Whittlesea ground. Lovely look at the mountain staff.
Yeah, I thought Carter would be first rover, Alex.
No, he plays
he's
on
a half-forward flank.
He always starts on a half-forward flank. He doesn't rove. Too lazy to go on the ball.
Where's me mate Doc? He's the key to this game.
Dallas is in the centre. Doc's right up there in the goal square. They're going to the clubhouse end, the Reservoir side. Well, down the far end of the ground, kicking to the arts and craft market.
Oh, God, blimey, the war's broken out.
The war's broken out. The Scud missiles coming across. Okay, umpire Sinclair puts the ball down and as the ball bounce goes back the wrong way. Post gets the ball down to Dallas. His kicks dragged back the wrong way and it's Big Anthony Post, the ruckman for Reservoir, that kicks it off the ground. They're running out of here. Reservoir leading for the ball as Eddie Scuba can't pick it up. And it's Northcote Park player coming through the pack, loses the ball, scrambly start, held by the shorts, Northcote Park there. It looks like Cadis, is it, number 21? Cadis there.
Gets a lot of kicks, Alex.
Yeah, the first three of the game. Okay, he kicks it down to the half-forward line and up there over the top. Ball goes Big Adams, by the looks of it. Didn't hold the ball. It comes out the front of the pack there to Colossimo. Colossimo kicks it back, a high kick into the centre. Coming up is Chris Goober in front. Can't hold the ball. It's Bills to the ground. This looks Pateri of Northcote Park goes out. Scully it is. Yep. Wins it out with a wide handball. Oh, a high tackle there. On Robertson. And the old man of football, Leslie Robertson, takes a kick and plays straight on. Kicks it into their forward line. In the back, Peter McNeese pushes the man out and the umpire pays, in the end, pays the free to the Reservoir player there deep in defence. A poor kick comes out and it allows Northcote Park to have the first real scoring opportunity of the game. But he wasted it there, did Davey, off the wing. Blazed away from 40 metres out. Should have been able to bury it and didn't. So it's 1 point, Northcote Park, to...
when you get opportunities like that, Alex, you really got to take them.
Reservoir yet to score. Goal. Big kick in. Ball punched away from post. It hits the ground. Robinson can't take it. It's picked up there by Colossimo again. He's caught and dragged down with the ball. They're all in over the top of it. And umpire Sinclair will have no choice but to ball it up. The line-up as we read it out, Daft, this morning, our spies were right.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Coach is not playing games. We've got the ball going back down. Favours the back towards Adams. As it Peck gets the ball down, kicks it off the ground out wide to Colossimo. He has it knocked away from him. Going for the ball there. The Reservoir players can't control it and it goes over the line in front of their coach's box.
Galletti from Reservoir. Good solid performer. Got a bit of height, Northcote Park.
Yeah, number 17 there. Peck's a tall boy, isn't he? Puts the arms up.
Peck and Adams.
Yeah. Out that comes, out the back of the pack. They handball over the centre to Daryl Dallas of Reservoir. He kicks the ball, chips it into the half-forward
great
flank.
Vision.
And finds his player out there. Looks like Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a short pass to the doctor.
Thank you very much.
And when you call for the doctor, that's what you get. Marked on his chest.
Good
out
movement
in front
of the ball there.
Yeah.
Good vision to go outboard. There's the Mayor of Northcote.
Mayor of Northcote without his legal robes, his regal robes. What, the mayor's in mothballs or his robes? A long kick in by the doctor goes across the face, and that's their first score. Is it a goal? Was that
it is a goal.
Didn't go across. So the doctor kicks the first goal from good play from Reservoir, coming across to the half-forward flank through Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald with a pass hit the doctor on the chest.
It was
and
good
he
lead.
Their first goal.
Good, very positive lead by Doc. He's going to have a bit too much pay for his opponent then. That's 61 goals for the season. Not bad for a bloke that, you know...
Missed a few games for different reasons.
He's missed a few games, and also he get
How many minutes
occasionally
have we got,
when Reservoir have been in a bit of trouble, he's gone up onto the ball. Okay, we've got Post up in the ruck. Post gets the leap out, knocks it down, and
Colossimo comes through the ball, and he gets tackled high and gets the free kick, and he'll go into attack.
Have a look at Rocky Robinson's shorts with those legging things on them. It looks like Muhammad Ali's boxing shorts, don't they?
Wearing a girdle, eh?
14 sizes too big.
Okay, it's Colossimo right in the centre of the ground, kicks it down long. Out there is dropped the mark, did Fitzpatrick. Swoops on it is Carter, snaps at it and puts it through for a point for Reservoir's first minor for the thing. It's 1-1-7 at Reservoir. Plays one straight point Parkers. From full back they bring the ball out here to Davey on a leave, but Dallas will go up. He has support on the ground too from Williamson. Williamson sticks it back, Doctor in front, puts hands up, can't hold it. Fitzgerald too slow. Oh, head-eye tackle. That's Chilcott by the looks of it in the back pocket. Handballs quickly on to his running teammate, and they kick the ball down onto the centre wing. Peck comes through, one grab, two grabs, can't hold it, to the back of the pack it goes. Kicked away by Sexton, the wrong way. Off the ground they go. Ryan taps it down to Colossimo. He's had 3 or 4 touches quick now, and he goes out wide there to Chris Scuba. He can't get to it. A bit slow, Chris Scuba. Got legs like plough horses.
I know, I don't look at many plough horses, only the ones I back.
I was going to say, what about what you're going out with last night? God,
Just
blimey.
the ones I back at Flemington of a Saturday.
Left right turn this way, that's the man, number 20, Robbie Cotter. Deep in the back pocket, kicks out wide, hangs the ball high in the air. Peck will come up, can't get there first, it's a mark. Oh, not paid, the umpire. At the back they spin, they get the ball across the, is it Brinko? Brinko gets it down, and this time the player horse Chris Goober gets up next to his brother Eddie and takes a good mark, 30 metres out, directly in front.
Very dangerous around goals, the Scoobers. I think in the last couple of weeks, it's Eddie's kicked probably 14 goals in 2 weeks.
Yep. This is Christopher though.
Oh, just put your hands up.
Put your hands up. Clap it as it goes through. 2 goals, 1. 2 goals, 1, 13 to 1 point.
Very confident, wasn't he, when he went back then? There was no hesitation, just Fred is on the boot, sailed straight through. Great bit of goal umpire in there too.
You like that goal umpire down there?
Oh yeah, very efficient. I'd like to have him in the front line when war broke out, and if he's surrendering for me.
Put up the white flag nice and quick. Umpire Errington with the ball. To put it down, Adams will be against post. No one wins it, hits the ground. It's Hope of Northcote Park that puts a high kick in the air down to their half-forward line, getting back there. No, Reservoir can't mark it. They pull the ball off the back of the pack. Goes past Davey, out to Dallas. Dallas frees, sends it back to centre half-forward. This is Scotty Ryan out. Oh, put your hands up. Just didn't look at it. The ball hits the ground. It comes out the back to the doctor. He can't control it. Off the ground, they try to kick it. Spateri and them. They can't. Reservoir's back in there with the ball, and it's the other Ryan, I think, number 25.
Bit slow, Scotty Ryan, isn't he?
Yeah.
If a young kid, you know, should really show a bit more pace.
He should. Okay, long kick out to the centre wing area. And Hope tries to claim the mark. The umpire won't pay it, so it's a play on. It comes out the back of the pack.
Shane McDonald.
And Reservoir's McDonald puts it over to the boundary line, and it's a waste of handball because it's gone over the line and out of bounds.
Shane McDonald.
Yeah, he come up from the under-19s.
See, John Anderson's got to come all the way to Whittlesea to have a smoke because it's a smoke-free zone down Northcote these days. They come out the back of the pack, the Parkers with the ball. They can't control it though. Now they pick it up, kick it back the wrong way. No 10 yards. The umpire calls play on, and it's taken by Chris Goober. Kicked down to the half-forward line. Here they are out to be Carter, is it?
Pace there.
Yeah, Carter takes the ball. He's Smith covered by Cotter off the ground. They come in over the top of it. Davey knocks it out.
Free then, Dallas.
At the back of the pack, they come with the ball to Colosimo. Colosimo goes into Dallas. Dallas will look and make sure he uses it properly. Hangs it back in the centre. Scuba waited for the ball. It gave Parkers a chance there.
Hope.
And 38 got it in the end. Robinson. And he kicks it straight across the ground. Out there they go. Darville didn't get a vote, but he gets the ball this time and pushes it across into the centre of the ground to Katos. Oh, kicked off the ground out of his hands. Check your fingers, son. You probably haven't got any left. But it's Parkers through Reservoir through Quinn who push it forward. Off the ground with a good kick is Scuba. Down to the half-forward line. Run at it. They don't want it, those two. But look at that. Now they go back.
Terrible.
Williamson and gets it. He's caught with the ball. It comes out now to Carter. Carter runs into a tackle. Has to handball quickly out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald drops the ball. And it's Cotter that does the cleaning up. He gets it across to Scully, I think.
Yep, Scully.
Scully comes down through the centre of the ground. Over into the centre they go to Robertson. Robertson gives it back. Oh, kick the thing. They can't. It comes back to Rocky Robertson with his boxing shorts on. Les Robertson gets it. Kicks it straight up in the air. Up they go. Hope, Peck, no hope. That comes to the ground and Brinko handballs it out. This is coming out of defence.
Good running defence.
The Reservoir side again. A lovely kick down to centre half forward. They have to punch the ball. It was Justin Stewart who kicked it down. Out they come. Scully again caught with the ball. Handballs to Cotter. He's got to come out with his head ripped off his shoulder. Gets paid the resultant free kick.
Too many of these players are doing things off the ball and worrying about going in and just getting the thing.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times Reservoir gone forward where they looked a bit sucked. Now he comes out wide to Scully. No one marked him up. Short is Rocky Robinson with his boxing shorts.
Is he captain?
Yeah, he was captain at one stage.
Why?
Rocky kicks the ball down long. Peck from behind, gets in front and takes the ball. Worked his way around.
He's going to be too strong for Brinko.
Brinko, he's got about 8 inches on him. He goes into the forward pocket to Prendergast. Prendergast from behind, can't take the ball. Bit slow there, Barry. Should have got into it a bit earlier. Out they come, they take the ball away from the Parkers, and it's once again Justin Stewart. Gets it down to the centre wing. This is Eddie Scuba. Takes it and kicks it quickly. That's the way to get it down there. The Doc from behind it. Carter in front. Oh, free kick. Thank you very much. check your left ear roll, son. See
Come
what's
from
going through
Collingwood
it.
Districts, didn't he, Alex?
Yeah.
Start of the season, but also apparently, Spice tell me he played at Epping a few
Yes, he
seasons ago.
A youngster from Epping. What it is, he's probably got one of the old Epping jumpers and the dice come out of it to a lighter blue, so he went to there saving buying a new
I
jumper.
think he went to Reservoir because he realised he wanted to play in the finals.
Never play in the finals at Epping, would you?
He played the finals ground.
Oh,
Oh.
lovely kick, son. Straight through for a .22.
He's normally very dangerous around goal too. I was about to give him a rap,
Oh, you know what they're like.
but I don't bet of a Sunday, fortunately.
That's
I
good.
only lose me money 6 days a week.
They kick the ball out and up that goes, and that's
Eddie.
Eddie Skeever takes a good
He'll
mark.
have a ding ping at this too.
Oh, he should be able to kick it from
He
there.
won't have a ping feeding him. Have a look at how many forwards are down there besides the dock.
Daffy's lined up for his 50th goal.
50th goal for the season. Fair effort.
He can't kick it either. Now they come in.
Yes,
Scotty
mate.
Ryan flays his hands up and just flays
Should
around
have
to the
taken
ball.
that.
Yeah, I mean,
He was the only one up.
they've had 2 or 3 shots, the Ryan boys, between them, and
What's Prendergast doing here?
he's having a talk to his runner. Davey runs into the centre. Where's he going to go, Fitzpatrick? Right down the centre to where Davey. Get out of his way because Peck's coming and pushed in the back. Thank you very much. And let him play on. He does as they play on. He paid the free kick and he goes out wide over
Still
there.
Davies it was.
And that looks like Beale all the way out there, number 37,
That
is
was
it?
Bill. Still Davies was the one that got it down on him.
And it's a kick across to Peter
That's
McNeice, but Peter
terrible.
McNeice is way behind and couldn't get it. Now he gets up off the ground, puts a few down, comes back out with the ball. They do. Quinn throws it over the top. McNeice will punch it back. It'll come back to Quinn. Quinn goes backwards with the ball. This looks like just Stewart again coming out. Kicks it.
Shane McDonald.
No, it wasn't Stewart.
wasn't.
Kicks the ball back down to the centre. Off the pack, they take the ball. In they hand it to Adams. Adams just stands and delivers. No one in particular. Prendergast has to go up against the world. Beale's there pushing the ball out. Mo to get in and get it instead of standing around. Motor looks lost, doesn't he?
He's lost. He's
Sent out of
lost.
Melways to Motor. He's found
he's
his way to
lost.
Whittlesea, but he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, show him where defence is. That's his position, the back pocket.
Not in the half-forward flank.
Beale.
Alex, so far 7 free kicks to Northcote Park, 3 to Reservoir.
Oh, that's
7 to 3.
That amazes me. Look at Big Posty lumbering around at half four. Why isn't he back in the goal square?
Beale lines it up and bangs it straight home with a brilliant kick to take them on a 1-goal-1 to 2-goals-3.
That was a good, as you said, Alex. A
That's a
good
good
goal.
kick.
Good goal by Beale.
Yep.
Very consistent player. I think you go for a Northcote Park this season and every week
Beale's
he's
bounced up
in
at
their
their best.
best players. It might only be their 6th best player, but every week he's just so consistent.
And if the umpires have had a good look, he'd have to be a bit of a chance this year.
I picked him last year. Yeah, I suppose anyone's a chance.
Very light on the umpires. Okay, down it goes. Errington puts it down. Post and Adams. Post wins it down to the bottom of the pack. In comes Rocky Robertson. Takes the ball. Can't get it out. Now he does to Les. Les kicks it down to the half-forward line. Beale gets his hands to it again. No, it's not Beale. It was Cadis. They come in. They smother the ball. Well done by Hope. They rip Quinn off the ball. No, he had the ball when he had it. Got ripped off umpire.
That was Shane McDonald got that kick out of the pack then.
Was it?
Yep. That little Pugsley bloke. Quinn.
Quinn puts the ball back in the centre. Post should get there.
Oh.
He can't. Oh, through Adams' hands. Out the back it comes to Cotter. Cotter kicks it quickly down to the half-forward line. Peck, well done. Feeds the ball off to the running Matthew Hope. Hope stands and delivers from the centre half-forward position, but he's off target and it goes out of bounds on the full.
Must have Prendergast discussed. Had plenty of time then. Could have done a lot more with that.
They've got to really work through Peck, don't they? Because he's going to worry the Reservoir side.
Well, the other thing about having 2 big blokes like that, you can get Peck up and Adams can go back sort of as that man kick behind the play, which is very handy for situation.
Okay, the ball from the boundary throw-in gets kicked off the ground by Reservoir, and this is our mate in his, what you call them,
Rocky
pants?
Robinson, the
Robertson,
Muhammad Ali
Muhammad
lookalike
Ali
pants.
ballet pants. And he danced in there and took a good mark. And he's directly out in front.
No news, they call him.
No. Directly in front, Robertson. Oh, the man on the mark went over it, but doesn't matter.
Well done, Rocky.
Well done, Rocky. That puts it through their second goal. 2-goals-1, Northcote Park. 2-goals-1, plays 2-goals-3. As we've gone 14 minutes.
The thing I like about Northcote Park at the moment, Alex, is that I know they've probably got that little bit of a wind assisting them, but every time they do get the ball forward, they score, don't they? They don't allow it back out. And that's because, as we said Peck gets back, Adams gets back, and they build that wall. That's a goal to Robinson and a goal to Beale at the moment. Why for Reservoir, we've got Doherty and
Chris Skeever.
Chrissy Skeever.
Okay, they've got
2-3 to 2-1 in favour of Reservoir.
Oh, good tackle. There's the ball. It's the ground, and the Parker's boys bring it out. They look dangerous with Beale running it down. Peter McNeice will fly here. Prendergast will stay down. Can he crumb it properly? It goes forward. Hope punches it back in away from Brinko. But coming out is Stewart. Oh, great tackle. It was a great tackle, but I don't think Stewart had much chance to get rid of it.
No, he had no chance. Oh, he actually ran into Peter McNeice more than anything. He just bear hugged him. He'll kick this. It's a great kick. Where's his brother? Not on the field.
Dennis not playing.
He injured himself.
Okay, Peter McNeice comes in, hangs it up there, and always kicking lets him down this time, Pete. But he ties the game. No, he doesn't. It's 2-2 to 2-3. Yeah. Reservoir by a point.
Yeah, that was poor disposal then by Peter McNeice, and we expect a lot more of him. But he hasn't had much football this season.
Short kick in, goes into the back pocket. Looks like Fitzgerald, I think it is, out there running off with the ball. He kicks it down.
Oh, go for a
still going to have a stroll out in the showground side of the ground. Kicks a long one down. Up they go. Ball brought to the ground over there. Players are going in over the top, and I think Robertson will get a free kick.
Yeah.
This is Les Robertson.
Starting to get the fall of the ball a bit quicker.
Parkers are covering the bottom of the pack.
You'd expect Reservoir to be able to do that with their smaller players.
Les Robertson hangs it back into the centre of the ground. Up they go. Maloney couldn't get it down. Out it comes out the back of the pack to Fitzgerald. He handballs backwards to Sexton. Sexton goes out wider there, and that's McDonald, I think it is, over there. Yep. Yes, it is. He's got the ball. Oh, just got tackled as he kicked it, so the kick's not as effective. But Dallas goes in with his head off his shoulders, takes the mark. On the half-forward line, 40 metres, 45 metres out from goal. Doc
laid down for the 25, didn't he?
Yep. Now he's got to hang it up. There's a quick lead. Who's going to be in front? And it's all Parker's back there. And we see Chilcott, I think, in the back pocket play. He goes quickly out. Robertson should have got the ball. It comes out the back. He's back in there now, getting it. It's a tough player, is our Rocky. Gets the ball out the bottom of the pack. In the back, they say. He's on. Dallas screaming at the umpire. He's on the ground. And taking the ball over there is Catus. Catus now plays on. Oh, Adams had his back to him. But Catus gets it, and that's a better kick. Down to Peck area. Up he goes. He has to punch the ball away now. They bring it to the ground.
Free kick to Peck.
Yeah, I thought they were on his back too there. It comes down. Scuba punches away. Who's going to have the pace? This is Scully coming out here. And they chase the Reservoir player down. He's given away ground. Still Davies brings it back. And Scully all caught with the ball. Has to get it out quick to Davies. Davies should go back with the ball. He's pushed off it by Mark Ryan. Mark Ryan takes his kick, gets it across to the centre of the ground. Oh, Peck used his opponent as a...
Step
ladder. It comes out the back of the pack to Quinn. Quinn takes it and kicks it long down at half-forward line. At the front, man's got to be paid. Man in front.
Chilcott.
You can't, Cosmo can't claim that one. Chilcott, strong as you like.
He's a safe defender, isn't he, Chilcott?
Oh, high kick by Chilcott, not a real good one. Kicks out Adams' area. Adams in front. Is it Adams? Yes.
Oh, they're hard to get around. These big
guys around the ground. Gives it across to Rocky Robertson. He has to go wide to Peck. The mare goes mad, and I don't blame him. Have the ball on the wing. They should have went at goal rather than backwards, and they've actually conceded yards.
Yeah, drag motor for that. He was up the other end, but he wasn't talking.
In comes the ball. Adams and Scotty Ryan. Scotty Ryan gets it out the back, but it's Catus who does the roving. Gets it quickly into the half-forward line. Peck can't see where it is. It's punched forward by the wrong way, backwards by the man.
He's a lady.
Hope loses it. Inside, Beale goes onto the ball, can't pick it up. It comes out the back to Les Robertson. He goes around and goes a short to Peter McNeice, and Peter McNeice marks out in front.
That was just the experience of Robinson, wasn't it? Just,
Leslie Robertson
created a bit of time for himself.
When you're as old as Les, you've got to have some experience, don't you?
Oh, well, if you haven't learnt by now, you never will. I hope he kicks a bit better this time.
Peter McNeice doesn't miss this one, and he puts it through for their third goal, and since they kicked the first point, they've now gone back in front after... And it's taken them nearly 19 minutes, and Peter McNeice kicks a good goal.
Paddy Pies on Northcote Park. Yeah, it was a good goal. Once again, it was good little vision then by Les Robinson. But I like the way Northcote Park, as we said earlier, they're getting to the fall of the ball where we probably expected a smaller Reservoir. I see Carter's gone into the roving spot now, and Ryan's gone up into the ruck. Perhaps try and give him a little bit more drive out of the centre. Northcote Park's 3-2 to a Reservoir 2-3.
Where's Post hiding in the forward pocket, is he?
Yeah.
Les Robinson's had 7 kicks and 1 hand pass.
Okay, the ball about to be put down. Adams will go against Scotty Ryan and Eddie Scuba. Scuba runs past, and Adams wins it wide out It hits it out wide. It's taken out here and kicked all downfield by Sexton. The kick will go. And the free kick paid down here to Carter. Carter quickly takes it because Doc's on a lead.
That's a terrible option.
And, Doc's a good option. Have a look at that. Takes a tough mark. Doc had Beale standing in the way. Went over the top.
It was Doc that got him out of it, wasn't it? Let's face it, he kicked it to 2 Northcote Park players and it's only the...
Doc's experience. It was good lead by the Doc. Into the gap.
Straight into the back of the Northcote Park player.
Beale had tried to fill up the hole, but Doc
Doesn't
had too much
many.
strength. And takes the resultant free kick, mark rather, and Doctor puts it through. No worries by the Doctor. He seconds and Paddy's pay.
Have a look at the players run up to Doc. He's got just about a cult following down there at Reservoir.
That means it's a good racehorse.
That means he's a good player.
No, it's a good player. It was
Very
a strong mark.
experienced player. He's a good, as I said, the thing about him is if they get in a bit of trouble later on, they can throw him up into the centre and that to give it a little bit of strength.
Parker's got to get that ball back
3-3
through.
to 3-2.
Yeah, Reservoir go back in the front. This is what, the 4th change of the lead since the game started. Ryan will go against Adams. Adam won the last hit out, but it was picked up by Sexton.
100 men short in the forward line, Parkers.
Are they?
Yeah.
Down it goes. Adams again wins it, but Dallas takes it this time. It's smothered off his boot by Robertson and goes to Beale. Beale quick into Cadis on the half-forward line. He's got to run at it and get it over to Peter McNeice. He does. He's got to get it over, Peter. Oh, great defensive work there by Stewart. Gets it down to Shane McDonald. McDonald goes around the outer side to number 54, who's Ward. No, it's Ward.
Peter Ward.
Peter Ward. Would you like the way I can pick the player up from that distance? And it's out of bounds on the outer side of the ground. In comes the ball. Adams gets it and knocks it down brilliantly to the front of the pack. Taken away by, like Beale. A long kick in. McNeice the back. One hand on it. Can't grab it. It hits the ground. Prendergast goes through. Leaves the ball behind. Stewart's in there. And Peck comes through, the little fella. 6 foot 19 foot tall. Something like that. Comes through. Peck does.
Good
Rose
skills
the
then.
back.
Very good skills then by Peck. But once again, you saw in Northcote Park, that's their caper. Just keep forcing the ball forward and eventually they'll crack.
Well, as you said, Daff, when they hit their forward line, they score. They haven't been down that often, but they do score every time. So that's
just trying to pick
isn't
that player up on the half-forward flank from Northcote Park. Looks to be in a bit of trouble.
it? Whereabouts,
Not walking too well over there near the trainer.
That's Cadis.
Cadis, is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look too healthy, does he? What they're doing...
Careful if the vet comes out on the showgrounds.
What they're doing, actually, they're running Scully, who's playing on the half-forward flank off a half-back flank at the centre bouncers, Northcote Park.
Okay, Scully's playing on half-back flank, isn't he?
Yep.
Out they come. Chris Scuba, Eddie Scuba gets it, and it's caught holding the ball. And Les Robertson gets another kick. No, this guy's not silly. He's not going to let... what's all the bips that go through the earphones, Kent? Down it comes, centre half forward. Peck in front. From behind was Peter McNeice, tried to claim the ball. It comes out to Ward. Ward runs into the centre square and looks across the ground towards Mark Ryan over the top.
Again, 2
Poor
on 1.
option, 2 on 1, and a strong mark taken by Mark Spiteri, plus 25 yards. Oh, is it? Is it? Yeah, Tommy, throw your timekeeper stopwatch out of the box.
3-3 to 4-2. Sticky.
Spiteri from the centre of the ground. Kicks it down, Peck in front, has the ball punched away from him. Prendergast rove to Brantley.
Too slow.
Comes backwards to Peter McNeice. He goes backwards to Beale. Beale gets around him now, lines it up and gets well shepherded by Peter McNeice. Puts it down in the forward pocket. Motor can't mark it as Malloy there, and he goes over the line and out of bounds. Ball out of bounds, deep in the forward pocket.
Should have made better of that, probably Beale.
You've got the blur on the screen, son. Get it off. Out it comes to the face of the pack. No one can get the ball. They've got to go in over the top, and should be, if he's fair dinkum, he'll pay in the back there because they're sitting on top of the Northcote Park player. Nah.
He enjoyed it.
They're never fair dinkum, are they?
That was Cadis.
You had him shot before.
Oh, he's not looking too good.
Okay, umpire Errington puts it down. Up it goes. Peck will win this one. It's punched to the boundary line. Boy, Quinn comes up with it, breaks the tackle. Umpire calls play on, paid the head eye. He plays on. It's a lovely kick in the centre, but who's going to get there? Gallardi can't get back. Here he comes, Chilcott, like a steam train. Gets past him too easy. Gets pushed down after he kicks it into the forward pocket. And Motor
great lead.
Out of the
shot.
Oh, and he comes back to the coach. He wants a game next week. See that? Motor, smart man, kicks to the coach.
I don't know why he passed it then, because Motor could have kicked that from 70.
Barry
out in the
Prendergast
ball ring.
kicked the first point in the Diamond Creek Grand Final in 1981. Probably the only kick Barry had that day. But here he comes. In and hangs it up there. Oh, get out the way, player. Just drifted it across.
And he's kicked up another point.
Another point to take him into 4-3. 1-goal leaders over Reservoir. We won't have time on Tommy, then we won't have to worry about the pips.
4-3 to 3-3. It's been a pretty lacklustre start, hasn't it?
Very lacklustre. A long kick out. Hope gets in front and takes a good mark. Too good for you, Colosimo there. Hope walked around him.
It's
No trouble.
No use sitting back expecting the ball to fall to the back of the pack.
Matthew Hope from the half-forward line hangs a drop punt up there. Peter McNeice will run at it. Peck will come across the front and take it. 2 grabs. Oh, they actually spoiled one another. Could have paid it, the umpire. Out they come Reservoir with the ball. Handball out to, I think it's McDonald. McDonald's kick goes out the centre wing. They've got the numbers out here. First there is going to be Darville. He goes down, loses the ball. Rocky Robertson knocks it out the back. Who's he got there now? Beale. Beale takes the ball, knocked to the ground, and will get the free kick for a low tackle. Anything's got to be low on Beale. He's that short, isn't it?
Yeah, he was late.
His neck's about his ankle height. He kicks a long one in, but out comes Justin Stewart in front, and he takes the mark. Play straight on.
He's strengthened by McNeice.
Kicks it, and Les Robertson dropped in the hole, and Darville put a bit of pressure on it. It was a real poor kick.
As we see, Alex, they really struggle to get the ball forward, don't they?
Yeah, down they go. Out they come, and who's that? Stewart again, taking a good strong mark.
Try and change the direction or something. That's what they've got to do, Reservoir.
Yeah, Reservoir now have done what we said, changed direction over here. It comes to the back of the post. Post handballs to Chris Scuba. Scuba should grab the ball. Have a bounce, son. Have a bounce and keep going. He doesn't. He decides he's going to kick it down to the Doctor. Right in the goal square. Out in the goal square, and the free kick against the Doctor. Oh, don't go mad, Doc. I know his father, so you can't question that one. He kicks it out now short to Spiteri. Spiteri can't hold it, and it goes off his hands and over the line and out of bounds.
Do you know his sister, though? That's the trick question.
Darryl, yeah, I know his sister too. She's abused me. Out they go. Adams knocks it back at the boundary line. It's picked up there by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald squares the ball across the face of goal. Coming out there is Cotter, I think. He's got the ball and kicked out the Steele Davey area.
Good mark.
But Williamson gets back and marks it first. Williamson goes short into the pocket to Carter. Carter on a lead out here.
Keep going, son.
Oh, should have kept running around. Goes back. Doc on a lead one way, the other way.
Then. He couldn't kick it from 20 metres out directly in front before.
Pulls up the socks this time.
Well, that makes a big difference. Gives you better balance with your socks up.
Okay. They lead this way, that way. Now Carter's going to have a go. He'll go ping. The socks don't help much because he puts it through for a point to take him on to 3 goals 4, plays a 4-3. As the crowd still pours in at the far gate.
Yeah, he always has, man. He's kicked 3 points from his 4 kicks.
Oh, dragging it. A long kick out. He found post, the opposing ruckman.
Starting to get in the game a little bit.
Right in the centre of the ground. He tries to play on and goes round Darville and then kicks the ball long into the forward line. The Doctor comes out and puts him down, but it's good mark taken back there by number 32 in Northcote Park. Deacon in the back pocket, kicks a wall. Lovely kick by Deacon out to Peck. Can Peck put his hands up? Because he can. And he'll take it, feed the handball straight off to Robertson. Robertson with a lovely pass, and the ball goes to McNeice. And then McNeice marks.
The way you like him delivered, isn't it?
Oh, bread and butter stuff. That's where
he's improved his disposal, Robinson.
But Peck's got to be a worry, and
he used to get a lot of the ball, Robinson, but waste it. But today he's been a little bit better than that.
Yeah, and he McNeice
again
finds Prendergast.
When did he kick his last point?
This game.
Yeah, that's right. Last shot for goal he had.
Okay, Barry Prendergast comes in. Lovely drop punt on his way.
He went close to the man on the mark.
Didn't he? And the wind dragged it across the ground. And it goes through point taken 1-4-4, place 3-4. Parkers by a goal as we approach. We're well into time on. They waiting for the ball to come back from the big crowd down there.
They lead too early, these Reservoir blokes.
Okay, where does he go this time, Quinn? Out to the outer side of the ground, Parkers.
2 up.
And Stewart up. Stewart couldn't take it, so they forced the ball down. Barry Prendergast there. Brilliant skills, gets it back in.
Tackle.
And a good tackle, and it's all in front of the crowd over there. And seems to be plenty of people in the box over there, don't there? More than their quota. But anyway, we'll let them get away with it at the time being. He kicks it into the centre. Up they go, Ryan. This time he keeps his eye on the ball and he takes it. Then he handballs out wide out here. Oh, to Sexton. It doesn't sit for him. He's got to go back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Ryan. They've gained nothing. Now they're out to Carter. He's got to run at it here. He doesn't, and the ball brilliantly taken by the Parkers player, Scully. Scully goes back and over the top. Handball's underneath, well done. Kept it in. Davey takes the ball, gets it back to him. Now you've got to go round. Get it to Robbo. No, he doesn't. Balks once, twice. Feeds it to Cadis. Cadis goes back to Davey. You're going to be crunched. He handballs over the top of his head. Oh, playing basketball here. Back to Davies. He's had 3 touches and his kick's smothered. Yeah, it's good for the stat sheet, and Scully has to go back and get it again. It's underneath Sexton, and the umpire will come in and ball up. A lot of waste of usage of the ball then.
Yeah, the 8 possessions then to get 2 yards. Germans have invaded, I think.
Quarter time in the first semi-final as we go for a coffee break. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter shortly. We wait for the scoreboard to be corrected 3-4 to 4-4 at quarter time at Whittlesea.
Goal down, Reservoir.
Terrible game. From here? From anywhere?
Yeah, probably would be. It's terrible football, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you look at the mistakes.
Okay, the start of the second quarter of the first semi-final, the Mothballs finals. This one's known as. You put your jumpers away.
Disappointing first quarter, I thought, Alex. I thought Northcote Park probably controlled the game, yet there's only a goal up on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They've got to get more. Reservoir got to get more out of the Skeevers and Colosimo. They're little men. I think have got to work a bit harder.
Okay, Post is back in the ruck and Adams will take him on. Cadis is still on the ground limping. Adams wins it brilliantly out of the air. Now can they take a go? Motor gets out and handballs out to Davey, who stayed on this wing. Davey gets back, chips the ball in the half-forward flank. Over the top of Beale, they knock the ball. And
Good desperation then by McDonald. He was well out of position, but sort of just flung himself at the ball to upset Prendergast.
Okay, the ball deep in the forward pocket out here at Whittlesea. Lovely ground, plenty of grass on it, Daff. No rain, not like up at Epping.
Oh no, this will hold up pretty well.
Go up that part of High Street, it's really bad with a wet end. They go in the back, Peck pushes him out the way, but the ball gets the ball to Prendergast. The ball comes out now to Motor. Motor can't get it off. Beale did it brilliantly, suckered them in. Nothing like a dumb backman, is there? You know, he's sucking them into that. He never even took the ball. Hey?
Easy.
Colossal on the mark.
You'd look for Peck, wouldn't you? Fair income. Wouldn't Peck just jumped off?
What did he do? He kicked it to the boundary umpire.
Unbelievable.
I mean, as you say, Peck was right at the front of the square, and that's where you push it.
And got about 8 inches on the little bloke he's on.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay, there's a bit of pushing and shoving going on in the pocket down there.
Beale and Colosimo.
Now he goes across the other way.
He reversed it because of what's happened back.
No, he's just you got to kick over your mark when I give you the mark. Here it is. See this little bit of grass here.
Line up.
There's 10 acres of grass out there, and he didn't kick over the right grain.
I suppose it's fair enough. He's 250 metres out from goal. He's having a shot.
You got to get the umpire in the game somehow, don't you? What a bloody lot of crap.
Is that what they mean by centimetre perfect?
Eh? Absolutely hopeless. So Dallas has got to kick the ball out.
You're looking at us.
We're right again.
We're not bagging your boundary umpires.
Adams can't take it. The boundary umpire's played it out of bounds this time. Have a look at this boundary umpire. We know him.
At least give him a mouthful then.
Umpire Brewery's found his new job, running the boundary. Good to see. He's woken up. He can't blow the whistle properly. It comes to the front of the pack to Colosimo. Colosimo gets it and kicks it down in the back to Adams, and Adams will get the resultant free kick. Always said Steve Brewery was a good man on the boundary.
You could never bounce the ball, could you?
They kicked the ball down this time. Post has got back. Post has got back on Peck and takes a good mark. Chips the ball into the centre to Quinn. Quinn runs on and hangs it down into their forward line. The Doc's got to come from behind this time. Can't grab the ball. It hits the ground. First in there is Cotter. Pushes it out for Northcote Park. The sun's shining. I put my sunglasses on. And out it comes to the front of the pack. And Holden the man will go over there and have to wait for him to turn around. It looks like Williamson at a distance.
Good play then, because
Williamson.
Good play then. He never took clear possession of the ball because he knew he was going to be tackled, so he just tapped it in front of him.
How about this? We'll have to take our jackets off. The sun's shining. We've got sunglasses on at the finals.
I wouldn't be too optimistic.
Okay, the long kick in by Williamson, right to the goal square, drifts across the face. Didn't drift far enough across for him because it's drawn through for a point.
Sometimes during the commentary, working at the timekeeper's name, guys.
Tommy? Claire? Yeah, we'll mention Claire. Claire's going to do the timekeeping for us next week, is she? Okay, out they come with the ball from full back. Lovely kick right down the centre. Peck won't get there. What's her second name? TikTok. Kicks,
Call a bleep.
bleep, kicks the ball out with Prendergast. The producer's talking to us. Prendergast can't get it. That's over there. 2 Reservoir players on the ground. They get it out. And a
strong
good tackle.
play.
Good tackle there by the Parker's place. Prendergast is down, boys, and he's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, holding his knee. Kicking
That's
the knee.
trouble. He's had
It's
knee
back
problems
trouble.
before today too.
Back trouble too. Oh. Warm the man up, they say, from the coach's box. The umpire Sinclair about to bounce the ball. I wonder if he's going to bounce it as perfect as he lined the man up on the mark. Down it goes, yes. Oh, perfect, well done, Sinkies. You made me look good. Out the ball comes Rocky Robertson, gets on the ground, hands and knees, gets it up to Beale. Beale was going to give it out to Darville, but takes it and screws the ball back around down towards Peter McNeice with 2 against him. Dragged off the ball, holding the man. Oh, umpire.
Oh, how could he hold him? He had 3 blokes on him. But then why don't you pay advantage if he's going to go that way? Because Quinn was away.
Prendergast is off the ground.
Limacheesy on.
28, Limacheesy.
Limacheesy's coming on the ground.
Another small player,
Yeah.
because that's not their problem. Of course, they've been winning in the,
Around.
the bottom
Okay.
of the packs.
Far side of the ground, Fitzgerald's got the ball. Over the boundary line he goes. Steve Berry must be losing weight. He's pulling his pants up as he runs around the boundary this side. See how he's drifting back to the centre square and he's a boundary umpire.
Might have James's problem.
Ball comes out the back of the pack. And out the back of the pack it comes. And there'll be a ball up. Oh, it's another good bounce.
Get that camera on that boundary.
Quinn takes it for Reservoir. The ball comes to the front of the pack. That one didn't break clear enough to come in and try another one. He's getting plenty of practice anyway. Bounce down on centre wing on the outer side.
What a
3
scrubby
goals,
corner.
5 Reservoir. 3 goals, 5 Reservoir.
Someone's
Playing
got to
Northcote
open it
Park
up.
4-4. Parker's going to the clubhouse end. Down goes the ball and it's bounced really well again. Taken by Chris Skeeber and he snaps it back to the half-forward. Robertson edges his man out, then goes to ground. Dallas is first to recover. Handball's out wide to Skeeber. Skeeber gets a quick kick over the half-forward line. Getting back there is Adams. He punches it back for his teammate to give
But
him
he's got
support.
time, that's the thing.
He didn't have time, but Adams goes back with time to get it. Gives it to Chilcott. He drops the ball straight on the ground. Back to Adams. Adams out there. Looks like Cadis that far away. I can't see that far. Cadis kicks it back in the centre to Peck. Oops. Dropped his head at the wrong time. Robertson's got to go in there, get the ball. Tries to steamroll his way through the back. Rocky Robertson, the steamroller.
Does a lot of heavy work for Rocky Robinson, doesn't he?
Well, his bum's close to the ground, so's his legs. I mean, he just
The other
plants them.
bloke that's, toughened up Reservoir a bit is Dallas, of course.
Yeah,
He's toughened himself up now.
Rocky's tried to give him the work over. Down it goes. This will be Adams, and Adams wins it out. Sexton up in front of Motor. Maloney gets the ball and kicks it down. And getting back there is Chilcott. Handballs to the running. Oh, slack handball it was. And he's got it across there to Deacon. Deacon with a long kick down to the half-forward line. Or didn't quite reach McNeice. Just tipped out of his hands before he could get to it. Over goes Darville. He goes over the line with the ball.
But Deacon, he's not the ex-Watsonia player, is
Well,
he?
he was a Northcote Park player before he was a Watsonia player. Down to the catering division, 2 roast lamb sandwiches and a glass of whiskey each, thanks. Out the back, Peck snaps the ball quickly and hangs it up into the forward line. In front this time he was, and it was what happened last time, but Sinclair's eyes were open the right way this time, and the full forward, Peter McNeice, gets it in the forward pocket.
I'll have a glass of Shiraz with mine.
Shiraz, one Shiraz, I'll just have a whiskey on the rocks. As he comes over, the umpire slips in the sand, but he puts up the 2 fingers here. Peter McNeice, and the mare goes yes. And Peter McNeice kicks the first goal of the second quarter. Took 7 minutes. McNeice has kicked 2 now, Duff.
Yeah, well, that's a big problem, of course, for Reservoir. When they sort of do move the ball quickly, with McNeice at full forward and Peck and Adams rotating across at centre half forward, they really are at a height disadvantage.
I don't think they give the ball, or they direct the ball, Parkers, enough through
They
Peck,
go
do they?
around. They're small men, fiddle with the ball too much, but then Reservoir much the same at the moment.
Okay, down goes the ball in the centre. Adams flicks it back to Hope. Hope's kick smothered off the boot, but he goes back and he gets it again with a handball smother. He goes back. That's a 3rd smother on Hope in as many seconds. It goes back now. This time it's Galati gets the ball, gets it out to Post. Post handballs quickly, but in there is Spiteri. He gets it and kicks a long one down. Far forward line coming out to mark, and uncontested is Justice Stewart. Chips the ball out wide. How far out can you go? To the pine tree, Nilly? Just about out under the pine tree.
Not much benefit. I know they kept possession, but it's
Fitzgerald
not
runs back to where he kicked it. Now he goes back down to centre forward, and that's a better kick. Chris Cleaver plants the plough horse legs, and now he goes off on him, gets him running, runs into the open goal, hangs it down there long enough, and it's a goal. And he's got the power in those legs to kick a point.
That was a great bit of play then, but he walked around too easy. That was the problem. Walked around 3 players. Had plenty of time.
What I'm drinking. So,
oh, they're out of the dog box.
Yeah.
You can't tell the mare where to sit.
Not even Madam Councillors can do that. They kick the ball out, back down there, and a good mark taken by Brinko. Brinko's got the pace for Peck, but not the height. They've got to deliver the ball better to Peck, don't they? Out he comes to Post. Post gets the ball punched away from him to Robertson. Robertson gives it to Davey. Davey goes down to the half-forward line to Beale. Beale will have to go back, or he runs, brought, tripped. Diving, desperate man there for the Reservoir side was
Odin.
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 Number 39.
Just come up with some bodgies, you reckon, mate?
There's a ring in there.
Rings all over the place. Not either club have got players in the right numbers, but anyway, we'll come in with the ball and it's kicked down, and that's as bad as the kick at the other end, and it goes through a point. So 5 goals, 5, plays 3 goals, 6, as we've approached the 9.5 minute mark with the Bips.
What they scored this quarter?
I don't know, we'll find
Scored
out.
1 goal, 1 to
2 points.
2 points.
Lovely long
in 9
kicking,
minutes of football.
but Robertson and in good conditions too.
And for the finals teams.
In great conditions. The breeze not really strong. Robertson's mark from the stair, kicks it back. McNeice gets shovelled out of the way.
Pity average.
Pretty average. Standing right in front of umpire, and they just shovelled into his back and pushed him out the way. And Peter McNeice will line up
for
from 40
a handful,
metres out.
isn't he now? Starting to charge at the ball a bit harder.
Oh, he's actually getting in front, and he's a very good marks, Pete.
Strong.
And he holds that front position. Peter McNeice from centre half forward. Quinny's doing all sorts of things on a mark, but it won't make any difference.
At home.
No. Wait till he sees.
Oh,
No.
God. It's hard to pick him from here.
Oh, I swear I was right down that other end a minute ago.
I thought they went straight for the high diddle.
Those umpires need to drink what we're drinking so they can get it right. Okay, from full-back, they're about to bring the ball in out this side this time. Ward points down. Motor's got to go over the back and punches it back into the forward line. And they've locked the ball.
You just look at that kick out from full-back then.
The last kick out they had, they put it down into the centre of the ground.
It just wobbled off the boot and it's gone 40 metres.
A boundary umpire Brewery in his new game tosses the ball in.
Captain's going
Peck.
off. Quinn.
Peck
One of the few blokes in their defence with a bit of height.
takes Quinn. He's not tall. They bring the ball out Reservoir. They
He's
handle.
taller than the bloke coming on in his place.
They take the ball and they kick it down back through to Peter McNeice. He pushes the ball down to Peck off the ground. He's bounced it through the back. Will it get there? No, Fitzgerald gets back. Takes it and kicks into the back pocket to Colosimo, and Colosimo takes it right on the boundary line, plus the 25 he'll get.
The new player on Spicone.
Coney's come on, has he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they took Quid off. It could have been the way he was jumping around on the mark. This is Colosimo down to the centre wing. Chilcott in front, strong as you like.
They're playing in front,
They're
Alex.
playing in front, that's all you've got to do.
They're
Play in front.
on
Play
the
on now.
scoreboard.
He's gone short to Deacon. Deacon's taken it, Deacon says, can I run at you? Have a look at this, down to his old mate Peter McNeice. He's put the ball out. Comes McNeice over the top. They come with the ball of Fallers. Fitzgerald handballs there to Odin. Odin runs through
Have
the
a
centre of the
run,
ground.
son.
Now can he deliver the ball? He's got Carter out there. Spateri just
One
tipped the
hand,
ball out with
not
one
good
hand.
enough.
Carter takes it, burns the pace off the ball, runs back and chips it into the centre to
That's
Chrissy
better
Scuba.
play, isn't it? A bit positive.
Scuba, where's he going to go? Now he decides to play on. Plants the legs, and it's Eddie Scuba, not Chris. Kicks it long down to the goal square. The doctor has the ball punched away from him. It's over the line and out of bounds.
That's a bit better. They were a little bit more positive, a little bit more purpose in their play, but
Gives it to Whites. 3 goals, 6 to 5 goals, 6. 2 goals in the way of Northcote Park.
they'll snap a goal out of the pack here.
They'll snap a goal out of the pack, will they? Post from behind. It's Adams out the front of the pack.
This game's getting predictable.
Chris Scuba grabs the ball and snaps the goal out of the pack.
Just show the replay with the sound.
You've got a script, have you, Def?
It was very a good play, but it was, well, you had to look at the players they had down there. And there was none of the Northcote Park smaller men, so it was only going to go one way. But, a good bit of play, of course. Post is a good ruckman.
Reservoir 4 goals, 6. Plays Northcote Park 5 goals, 6. The water boy comes off the ground. Umpire Eric to see how he goes at a bounce this time. Puts it down. It's good bounce too. Gives him a chance. Ryan wins it, but it goes to Beale. Beale's kick smothered by his own man. It comes back to Spiteri. He has the ball taken off him by Dallas. Dallas gets up and throws it out of the pack. Now he goes back and wins it again. They rip it out of him, Les Robinson. He's kick smothered. How many smothers can you have in the one pack? And Beale gets the free kick. Robertson plays on and the umpire says you've got to go back.
We're always going to pick one out of there, weren't they?
Well, they had to in the end. They kept on smothering. It was never going to get out. Pressure right in the centre of the ground. Beale drives it long.
That's
down
better.
to Peck area. Oh, they're blocking Peck out, shepherding him out. No free kick paid. Rocky Robertson puts the head down. Doesn't worry about it. Goes the ball back to Scuba. Scuba gives it to Dallas. Dallas holding the ball.
Didn't have much chance, really, did he?
Oh, but he tried to ward the man off. Rather than getting rid of the ball, he tried to ward the man off, and Chilcott. Barney gets the ball. Chips it across here to Hope. Hope 1-2. They take the ball away from him to the back of the pack. Oh, didn't want it there.
Colosimo.
Colosimo waited for it. Now he gets the ball and comes out with it. They pick the ball up and they drive it out to the half-forward flank, and a great mark nearly taken by Eddie Scuba. It's off the ground, goes Spiteri, kicks it out to the centre wing. Colosimo's got to go at it again. Has the ball in front of him.
Got to get in there and shepherd him a bit.
Takes the ball. And umpire Brewery was in brilliant position there to see if it went over the line. He was back over here watching it.
He should have showed the initiative a lot earlier, Galletti, shouldn't he?
Yep. Tossed the ball in. Mark Ryan down to, but it wasn't. It was Adams down to Beale. Beale with a high tackle, and he gets it. Kicks the ball down to the half-forward line, but getting back there to take the mark is Stewart by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Change play, get it over the Odin.
No, keep it this side. It's easy to see.
Yeah.
Okay, Stewart kicks. That's all right. We know the camera's not looking like I am.
He hasn't taken a mark today, Ryan.
No, they put the ball down in the front of the pack. Oh, brilliant turn there by Limasuzi. He puts it back into the pocket. Hey, did I get that name out right, Limasuzi?
Yep. Very good.
And it's gone over the boundary line and out of bounds. Northcote Park holding a 1-goal lead at this stage of the game.
How long we played?
And Ryan looks as though he's going off.
15 minutes.
Ryan looks as though he's being dragged off the ground.
Yeah.
Mark Ryan. Okay, Turtle, the ball's going back in
Quinn's
down here.
coming on.
And back it goes. Beck punches it down. Second time to Peter McNeice. He's grabbed around high.
Too slow.
Tries to get a kick out. Can't. Out they bust from the pack. They lose it there. It was Odin. And the Parkers forwards are fighting to keep it in that pocket.
If it comes out, it won't matter anyway, because you got Motor and Beale and Chilcott and Adams, whoever you like.
Okay, Chilcott in the centre. Out they go. Peck takes the ball out the air. Tries to get it down to his feet. Can't find him. They're so far away. On his hands and knees is a Reservoir player there.
That's an Edie.
And they get the ball out. Paconi. Out it comes. Oh, you've picked him. Again, Motor's got the ball. You were right again, Daff.
Oh, why didn't he grab it? He's talking to himself now. Why didn't I hold that? I could have been a hero. Look at him. Psyching himself up.
He won the toss for the Rooms too, Motor, the other night. They bring the ball in. Peck punches it. They come back out with it with Fitzgerald for Reservoir. He kicks it down and Scuba in front. Eddie Scuba takes it. Chris runs past.
Got to get into the game more.
Yeah, they've got to use the ball.
Prime movers.
Takes the ball and kicks it down to Carter, and Carter drifts across and takes a good mark in front of Cotter.
Turn your back on
Doc
the play.
and them running down there. Whoa, down they go.
It's going to go down to the
kick.
Doctor.
It's going to go down to the Doctor. We saw that one too. Gee.
Oh, Doc. Hey, what do you say? Love him, don't they, the umpires?
Carter won't give the ball up. Oh, he has to.
He has to.
Yeah, of course he
It's the
does.
Doc.
They love the Doc. Yeah. These umpires, they spoil him.
They love him. There he comes. In he comes. And that ties the game up at the 17-minute mark of the second quarter. 5 goals, 6 apiece.
Okay, we'll
What
go.
was Greg's words yesterday? It's all tied up. It's not a draw, but it's all tied up.
But they weren't 5-6 apiece
That's
like
right.
that. They were one
They weren't
team that
in.
had more scoring shots.
It was greatest words of all time.
Okay, Docky's
Nearly a
3
draw,
and
yeah?
Chrissy Scuba 2. Why for Northcote Park we've got Peter McNeice 2, Robinson 1, Beale 1 and Peck 1. And Prendergast is all right because he's warming up again.
Might want to go on the Doctor. The ball back in the centre. Umpire Sinclair trying to bounce it again. Down it goes. Adams in front, wins it, but it's taken by Fitzgerald. Over the top he goes to Dallas. Dallas turns, hangs the ball out. The Doc's out in front here. Can he take the ball? He's dragged off it.
Oh, Doc.
Well, I bet he gets up and questions these. What was there? It was Davey who takes it, paddles it. That's a throw. Used it as a table tennis paddle.
Getting in the game a lot more now, aren't they?
Yep.
Reservoir running a little bit
Doc's
harder.
gone
Doc's
down
been
again.
Dropped again.
Oh, Doc. He's not groggy, is he, the Doctor?
Who's on him? Fitzpatrick.
The Doc and Fitzpatrick could be groggy. He's got up. He's not wobbling at the knees now. Colosimo kicks the ball in. It drifts across the face, and they're back in front. The Reservoir
The
side.
Blues. The
5-7.
two Blues.
5-7 plays 5-6.
Okay, you've got to give him something.
Long
That's
kick
better.
in by Deacon. A beautiful kick out there, but in front is Fitzgerald, the little Rovers. Got in the game in the last 10 minutes, takes the ball and chips it into the Doctor.
Wow.
Oh, they just
Two
chipped the
grabs.
ball away from him, and that was Scully. Scully comes out to Robertson. Too slow, Leslie. Your age caught up with you there, because Gallardi went past you as though you were standing
Scully
still.
caught too.
That was Adams who got caught. They've taken the ball. Scully's back up. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
holding the
you're
ball.
gone. Told you he was going to get caught, didn't I?
Yeah. How old
This is a delayed replay.
Too late replay. the camera were actually commentating the game 10 seconds out of the
Tell
camera.
Glennie Dean to catch up. He's about 2 seconds behind us commentators.
Mark taken by Chris Skeeber in the forward pocket.
Eddie.
Is it Eddie? Yeah, it is too. His legs aren't as chocky. Poor kick by Skeever. Goes
Oh,
across
the big
the post.
fella,
Runs
Posty,
on.
run on.
Hams it onto the leg and goes wacko. Thank you.
point.
It's a point.
Oh,
5-8
really?
plays 5-6.
Posty. Should have made sure of that. 2 points up. Just playing a little bit better.
Yeah,
Nothing in it though.
lifted their work rate the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, getting the ball out of the centre a little
Yep.
bit. A few of their smaller men,
Fitzgerald
Colosimo and
and
the
Colosimo
Scoobers are starting to get a
Out
few
they come to
touches.
Matthew Hope. In front, he has the good mark.
mark.
Takes a good mark, does Hope, in front.
It's a place to be in front.
Hope from the half-back flank. Brings the ball up on the centre wing. Motor and Sexton. Motor's pushed out the way. No free kick paid, Motor. We'll talk about it at the next delegates meet now. And it comes to the ground. Colosimo has the ball ripped off him by Cadis. Cadis goes back in the centre. Oh, just
Ryan,
falls
is it?
through Ryan.
No,
No, it's
Ryan.
Ryan. Mark Ryan takes it and hangs it down into the forward line. In front was Chilcott. Didn't get pushed off the ball easy, Chilcott. He's strong. But he's kick smothered this
Well
time, though.
done.
Comes through to Deacon. Deacon gets it up to
Scully.
Scully runs into the centre square and looks down to the lead of Peter McNeese. Down he comes like a train. Hits the ball to the front of the pack. Darble, gutsy effort. Threw himself in. Out it comes to Beale. Beale
That's
can't
Odin.
take the ball. Leslie Robertson dragged off it. They throw the ball out and a free kick will be paid to which Ryan? Mark.
He could have caused carnage at Odin when he went through the pack then.
Brinko runs onto the handball, drives it down along to the Doctor. He leans forward, puts the big bum back, but can't take the mark. They bring it
There's
out
a
to
chance.
Davey. Gallardi takes the ball, gets around Steele Davey very quickly and hangs it down at the goals, and it drifts across the face of goals at the Art and Craft end, and it goes down for a point.
Is that a Beale off, is it?
No, it's not Beale. It's Lemachuzzi.
Lemachuzzi, he didn't stay on long, did he?
I think it's him.
28.
Coach says go to the forward pocket.
Okay, the coach on the ground again. That's Prendergast back on. This is a nice kick it out here to Hope. Hope it from behind, can't take it. They need support. And it's
Got it,
Reservoir who got the support there. Out they come to meet the ball. Can't take it. Spiteri falls over. Now he gets his chance to recover. He does and gets the ball and kicks it out onto the centre wing and downfield. Take the kick, Motor. Get a stat. That's the way, son. Now he ambles in the centre to Robertson. It's a stat for the Motor. Robertson takes his kick and hangs it down. Geez, the umpire's getting a bit behind it. Stewart.
That was terrible. Just look at the numbers they got out here.
Odin, the man that nearly kills, comes out now at 100 mile an hour, through him like a steam train.
Wouldn't
Gets
get
the
his
ball
way.
and chips it into the centre. This is Colosimo. You've
Oh,
got to
you're
get
gone.
it first go, son, or your Hope will take it off you. He does. Gets up and takes the ball after he breaks a tackle. Ripped around the head and get the free kick. It's a shame there wasn't someone there for the handball.
Yeah, it was poor play, wasn't it?
Very poor play.
Poor play by Reservoir, then turned the ball over twice like that.
Ball back in the centre to Matthew Hope.
That would disappoint Duckworth.
Okay, Hope from the centre. Hangs the ball down. Peter McNeese out, pushes two of them.
him.
Hey, people into my back, I have to push into their back.
That's too obvious, isn't it?
Oh, what about the guy into his back first?
Far too
Get
obvious.
behind, we get the grass lined up again. It hasn't gone to the right man. Yes, it
I
has.
just wonder if one of any of these blokes out there can kick the ball more than 40 yards.
Okay, a 43-metre kick. You just beat your daff. Eddie Scuba goes up. Spiteri runs into his own man. Has to handball underground to Robertson. Robertson gets it to Beale. Beale ducks at the right time to save his head. It comes down. Here comes the train. Odin runs his full measure. Hangs the ball out in front of Carter, but Carter pushes his man Cotter off the ball. Who's he got support here? It's Spiteri into the centre to Adams. Adams is clean bowl, but Beale's there for support. Comes out
better.
wide to
Good
Richie
build
Robertson.
up here.
That's a good build-up. Have a bounce, Rocky. Rocky gets the ball and chips it down to the coach Prendergast. Oh, Too clever in the end. Couldn't take it. Ball hits the ground. Out comes Brinko. Brinko's got to get a handball onto Colosimo. Don't wait for it, son. Go get it and get it over. He's over the boundary line, but Carter can mark the ball.
That was a great little pass in, wasn't it, by Colosimo? Yeah. Very quick.
And Carter down here takes the ball.
Kicking from the
umpire Brewery still running backwards like he should be. Turns and sprints to the pocket as the ball's kicked down there. Off the front of the pack goes the Doctor.
He doesn't miss many, does he?
The Doctor off the front of the pack kicks the goal.
Well done by Post in. Good play by...
Not yet. We'll give it to you when we're ready.
It's good play.
Oh, sorry. We can't. The scoreboard's gone.
It was good play then by Carter because he got the ball on move. He looking for Post and he realised that the Post was always going to get the ball to the deck if he didn't take the mark. And as we said, the Doc's...
6 goals, 9. Plays 5 goals, 6.
The Doc's only had 4 kicks, but he's kicked 4 goals.
And he's kicked the last 2 after...
He's kicked 4.
8 minutes for the first
he's
goal.
4 and
Reservoir
Chris Scuba 2. While for Northcote Park, we've got Peter McNeese 2, Robinson 1, Beale 1 and Peck 1.
Ibrahim warming up on the bench. Oh, he's not on the bench. He's sort of warming up in the bench area. Down it goes. Who's going to win this one? Adams does. Gets it down to Peck. Peck handballs brilliantly to Beale. Beale goes for a shocking pass.
So let themselves down.
A shocking pass.
That's just concentration.
Good set-up. Out there is Piccone. Piccone kicks it down. And we don't come from that sort of town. We don't know those ones, Greg. We're not like you. We live in the upper class belt.
That's right.
McLeod.
We've got to see you about another pronunciation later too.
How are we supposed to know these westerns? How are we supposed to know these western suburbs names?
I can call them for you if you want.
What name do you want to see us about?
Not this game.
Oh, and don't worry about the other games. This is the only one we're calling. Out they come, the ball at the front of the pack. Oh, dragged off it there was Darville, and he'll get the free kick because he wasn't at the ball, and it was a high tackle.
23 free kicks to Northcote Park, 12 to Reservoir.
Okay, the ball
front, that's why.
Went to McNeese. He was pushed off the ball, so it comes out to Piccone. Piccone handballs out to Quinn. Quinn runs through the half-back line and hangs it down into the centre of the ground. Adams getting back. Take the free kick, son. Quite easy as you like. And the Reservoir guy's hurt himself in doing it too. Who's that, Dallas? Yep. Good strong work there, and Motor's off and Ibrahim's on. Long kick down to Peck. Time on. Peck can't mark the ball, or they fall at the wrong time. Darville does. Has to throw the ball out. They kick it off the ground. It comes back to Beale. Beale sets it up with a good pass. Is it this time? No, it doesn't quite reach Robinson.
Should have marked it.
And it's out there to Gallardi. Gallardi, it's a poor handball, but Sexton makes the most of it, but Robertson rips it off his hands in here. Ibrahim, you're just on the ground, son. Give a hell, Beale, your guy. Red hot it was. Fitzgerald comes out with the ball. Ibrahim tries to take it off him. Who's going to get it? Hope, red head high tackle, red hot.
Well, I suppose you can't sort of knock the player's endeavour, can you? Who wanted the ball?
Hope with a long kick to full forward. Peck, one hand, two hands can't grab it. Hits the ground hard. They come out the back with it with Stewart. Stewart kicks it out wide to Williamson. The ball stays in. He's got the lucky bounce because he kept his feet. Out it comes. He runs through centre wing under the big pine tree. Hangs it down to the full forward zone. The Doc doesn't run back to go to get it. They wait for it. Out it comes back to Spiteri. He kicks it back in the centre. You're going to have to work hard here, Leslie Robinson, to get the ball. He gets support from Davey. Steele Davey stops it. Goes back. Oh, over the top of him they go. Chilcott. He gets it out to Deacon. Deacon's
a bit of skill.
1-2 step. Kicks it down to Peck. Wait down someone. Peck it'll spill. It does. The 3 up for Reservoir. They're over the top of it. Stewart holding the ball. No, the umpire calls play on. Beale got to get a quick kick at the goal. He misses it.
Gets his hands to the ball a lot, Peck, but he doesn't bring many down, does he?
No.
It's a problem. It doesn't hold him. It was Peck.
Northcote Park scored a
5-7 to 6-9.
That's the boy. And going back there is Oden going back to full back to bring the ball back in. The steam trained himself. Ibrahim going to full forward. Into the pocket's gone McNeese. Where are these going to go? Kick it along. Don't go short. Straight down the centre. I've got Post, he says. Has he? No, who's he going for?
Oh, good. Well done.
Galletti's got the ball. Let's play on. He's
that's stationary football, isn't it? To be allowed bloke to walk around you like that.
Goes to Post. Post taps it out wide brilliantly to Fitzgerald. He chips the ball over to Carter. It won't reach him. Davey goes there, but Carter snaffles it up and goes at goal.
Oh, he normally buried that. He just didn't kick through it, did he? He just jabbed at it. I think he got the post mixed up.
Yeah, could have got the post mixed up.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
It's a sunny day at Whittlesea. This side of Plenty Road, it doesn't rain. Eric, you'd be pleased. Send Eric a tape. Out comes the ball to Hope. Hope brings it over the top. Oh, it was a poor handball, but Robertson knocks it forward. That was Rocky Robertson. Parkus get it to the boundary line? No, they don't. Williamson keeps it in, brings it back to Quinn. Quinn on the half-forward line. Hangs the ball across to the centre of the ground with Post and Scuba coming at it. The Parkus defence knock it to the ground. Who's going to be first in there? Les Robertson loses it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Eddie Scuba. Eddie Scuba snaps at the goal.
Oh,
and it
well
goes
done,
through
Eddie.
For a goal to take Reservoir on
lead for the day,
7
isn't it?
goals 10. 7 goals 10. Plays 5 goals 7.
Just
and
work a lot harder now, Reservoir. Hold the ball in and just actually they're going a little bit longer. They're little men and then getting to the fall of the ball. Contrary to the first quarter where it was Beale and Cadis and those blokes getting to the fall of the ball. But they've gone out of the game now and Carter's getting a few touches, Colossimo, the 2 Skeevers. So
I
we've
thought
got
you were talking about me then. I was right. I couldn't see
5-7
the
to
numbers either.
Reservoir, 17.
Okay, umpire Sinclair Blood. The siren with you, Tommy. It must be half time.
29 minutes.
29 minutes gone. And 12 seconds. Down goes the ball. It's pumped forward. Peck takes it all. Little bang gets it across to Robertson. He's chip kick into the forward zone. McNeice has the ball punched away from him by Ward. It comes to the ground. Ibrahim, he looks a bit proppy, doesn't he? Just come on the ground too. Gets around. Stewart goes back across to poor kick. Plays it into Cadis's hands. He's ridden into the ground. No free kick.
I reckon
mate.
it was a good tackle.
He gets it across to Hope in the end, and Hope kicks it out of bounds and the full.
I reckon it was a good tackle.
Oh, yeah, when you go to the ground and they're on your back.
Oh, no, he sort of went to the side of him.
No, you play the tape back. Have a look at it on the monitor there.
Motor.
Right into
Have a
his
look
back.
at Motor. They're
Yeah, what's that?
chafing it a bit to get on the
Look at
ground.
that monitor there now. Tell me that's not in his back.
They told him if he's not on the ground by at half time, he can't have cordial.
He's on the ground at half time, mate. A long kick in from the back pocket.
There,
Comes out
we
to
see it
Dallas.
again.
Dallas
Peck
takes the
gets
ball.
his hands to the ball but doesn't take the
Motor
mark.
comes up and has to meet the ball. Oh, he gets clean
Motor
ball.
off.
Goes to Eddie Scuba. Scuba takes it and is tackled. It comes out the back to Scully. Scully hits it across to Motor. Motor takes the ball now, turns around and kicks it back into the centre. And he finds in the centre Williamson. Williamson's got Fitzgerald out on the far side and he goes to him. Fitzgerald should go over the top to Carter but ignores him now. And he's going to kick it long down to the Doctor. Into the pocket, the Doc leads. Out in front on his own and takes, drops the mark, the Doc.
Oh, yeah, the umpire, yeah, good boundary umpire was there. That would have been a handy mark then, because the Docs are brilliant.
There's a jailbreak at Pentridge. There's a jailbreak. It's the siren just gone to say someone's gone over the wall, because over the wall at half time here, Reservoir, 7 goals 10 to 5 goals 7. Northcote Park, goal kicker staff.
Okay, for Reservoir, we've got Doherty 4, Chris Scuba 2 and Eddie Scuba 1. Wide for Northcote Park, we've got Peter McNeice 2, Robinson 1, Beale 1 and Peck 1.
We'll be back with the exciting second half of this magnificent game of football in 20 minutes' time. Jesus. You reckon it's that good, do you? Okay, the game is about to start the second half of the first semi-final.
Reservoir.
Northcote Park, look at the mothballs at the moment, Daff.
Yeah, Reservoir
score is?
7-10 to North.
Another
Ibrahim back at, as you said before half time, full forward. Reservoir kicking to the low, plenty hotel into the ground.
And Robertson wins the kick out of the centre first up, but out comes Oden and takes a good mark. At centre half back for the Reservoir side. We giving out awards? No.
No.
It's not a broadcast game, is it? He kicks it out wide to Dallas, and Dallas drops an umpire, doesn't mark it, and drops the mark.
Oh,
He's
look at
made
that. That's loose checking. No one on
balls
the
to
mark.
Sexton, is it? Sexton, yeah, running around the outside. Kicks the ball along the boundary line into Carter. Carter, out comes Post, stretches across. Oh, big Post, he was off like a big... Now he's going to go on and chips it into the
wouldn't
centre
he
to
go on
Colossimo.
now? Basic Saturday in 25. Think of course it was 25 against
Oh, look, he
Chilcot.
gets up and he wants to take it too.
But that was poor marking, wasn't it, Dallas? He never, they never, or he got the free kick, but they never even stood on the mark. Just let him walk around.
And it really started from Oden down at full-back, coming up from full-back.
Pretty handy goal within a minute.
Oh, within a minute. Even Tommy hasn't started his stopwatch yet. We'd have clear up ahead next week if Tommy's not going to go to sleep on us. And Colossimo comes in and kicks the first goal of the third quarter.
Well, if that doesn't give you a bit of confidence, nothing will. Good disposal by Big Posty too. Good work by Colossimo. He has to work a lot harder. I thought in the second half of the second quarter he started to sort of get into the play a little bit, but that's what they need. Their little men have got to run hard.
Well, if you have a look at it, as you say, Parker's Oden's the man down there standing in between centre half back and full back on his own. he was able to run up onto the ball. I don't know where that extra forward's gone. And down goes the ball, running in from maybe the half-back line. Taps the ball down. Peck goes in and takes it. Colossimo off the ground. Can't get the ball out. It comes to the bottom of the pack, and the umpire will ball it up where the cricket pitch used to be before they broke the concrete. Rocky Robertson getting patted on the head by Darryl Dallas. Darryl Dallas could be playing against West Preston in a week or two, his old side, if the way this game keeps going.
Yep.
Down goes the ball, because Greg reckons Whittlesey won't win next week. Out they come and hit the ball down into the half-forward line. Here he is, Oden again on his own, allowed to run around, takes a wide berth and kicks a long one across the face of goals. Out there to Davey. Davey has the ball punched away from him, and it's over the line and out of bounds.
Ran a few yards at Oden then.
Metric, David, metric. Remember, metres he ran. You can't run yards anymore, you run metres. Okay, the ball about to come back in. Peck in front, post from behind. Peck brings it down. Robertson can't take it, that's Les. And they're over the top of him, and umpire Errington will come in and ball it up. Better quarter by the boundary umpires this quarter. We've got Brewery on the other side of the ground.
Right out of eyesight.
Right out of the way. See, he's that fat, he's trying to hide behind the point post down there. Down goes the ball. Peck, post, wins it down to, Brinko doesn't take it. Kicked off the ground by Sexton. Comes to Fitzgerald, he taps the ball out wide. They ran straight to the ball.
Went
Piccone then.
The ball
and out it comes. This is the power horse, Chrissy Scuba. Look at that with power. Gets the ball down to centre half forward. Ryan from behind. Can't take the ball. Carter on the ground. Should have grabbed it first go. Now gets it up. Throws it out in front of him. Cotter putting pressure on him. Goes back at him. Forces the ball away. Over the line and out of bounds. And here it comes.
I thought Williamson should have got in there.
It's not Brewery. That's Herman the German. Herman the monster.
He should have got in
the
there.
Robot man's running the boundary. In it comes. He's done good at field umpiring and chief and worse than boundary umpire.
Oh no, that was a shocking throwing, wasn't it?
Absolutely pathetic.
We might have Jamesy doing the last quarter.
Jennifer. In comes the ball. In front, Adams brings it to the front of the pack. Cotter punches it back towards the boundary line.
I don't think we'll get the ball out of that pocket for the next 20 minutes anyway.
German the Herman, the robot umpire, about to throw the ball. We had Robo-Cop, now we've got Robo-Ump. Robo-Ump brings the ball in.
Straight up in the air.
Adams gets a big hit away, comes out where at the back of the pack. Fitzgerald balks one way, goes back towards the boundary line now. On his left foot, hangs it into the forward line. And Spiteri? Yep. Spiteri takes the mark. Spiteri from the back pocket, half-back line over to the centre wing to Peck, and he puts
That's what we need. He's got to start holding these marks,
the
big
his hands
fella.
doing the big fella. Remember Johnny Peck? What if he's as mean as him? Kicks a long one down to the leading Robbie Abraham. Pushed out of the way by Stewart. Punched on into the forward line. Can Hope get there, or will it be Sexton? Hope tries to get past Sexton, holds him back, gets the ball and bounces back out through centre half back, chips it to Colossimo. Colossimo will run on to Scuba. Chrissy Scuba gets the plough horse legs going and plants it over to Sexton. Sexton's caught. Has to get the ball on, but Brinko's there for him. Handballs along to Anthony Post. Anthony Post out in the centre wing. Chips the ball back in. Have a look at the centre half back. He's running down here. And out he comes, the fullback, in front of the doctor. Mr. Fitzgerald. Fitzpatrick, rather. Yep. Fitzpatrick goes down short to Leslie Robertson. This will be up in the air. Leslie kicks it up in the air out to the centre wing. Way out there. Leslie should have went straight down to Peck. But Peck's gone out there now. Hope's out there. Kicks the ball off the ground. Gets it along in front of him. They run at him. He hits them. Down they go under the scoreboard where the score says 8-10, not Reservoir. 8-10, Reservoir 5-7.
Yeah, Les should have definitely... You got to do big fellas at all time.
Peck gets the punch in. Hope can't take it off the ground. Now he does. He handballs back to Beale. Beale gets around him nicely on the boundary line. Centres the ball up. Coming out, it'll be Peter McNeice over the top in front, though.
Well done. Playing in front, that's what it's all about.
I think it's Ward. Yep. Ward from in front. Now he brings the ball out here where Motor and Quinn go for it, but Davey gets the ball, punches it back, has to run on it again. Can't get the ball out. Quinn, it comes luckily out for him. Handballs to Eddie Scuba. Eddie Scuba kicks it back to centre half forward where he's supposed to be, and it's a Shepherd. Umpires paid against Deacon. Yeah. Get the ball down to the doctor quick, they say. They go on now, the doctor and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick in front, Carter at the back.
Spoiled him.
Spoiled the doc.
Give him a belt behind the ear, Doc.
Mickey Gardner's got his good job at last, running the water. It'll be 5-7 at Northcote Park to 8-11. Doc doesn't give too many yards away when he comes back, does he? The kick in comes out to the half-back line. Spiteri has it punched away from him. Hits the front of the pack. Robertson, Carter with his pace. Caught holding the ball. No umpire. Gets it up there to Beale. Beale breaks the tackle. Comes around wide. Gets it out to Motor. Motor
He'll
gets a
use
kick
it.
in. Oh, Gallardi. Oh, you got him.
Yes,
Have a look at Catus out here with his hamstring tied up.
I reckon he's starting to get a few kicks post.
Post is really coming into the game, isn't he? Long kick by Post down to full forward. Adams is back in there, and he oops, a daisy, Doc, against Stu.
How
Well,
dare
glad to
that,
do something about it, says
how
the fullback.
dare that bloke fall over Doc's foot like that?
A little kick into the centre to Leslie Robertson. It's a poor kick. It doesn't go for him.
Turnover,
So it goes to Colosimo. Colosimo goes into the half-forward line to Dallas. Over the top comes Adams again. Handball's out the back to Beale. Who's he going to go to, though? He's got to come out here to Spiteri. No, over it goes to Lamachuzzi. He can't take the ball, and it comes off his hands over back to the coach's box.
Just not using the ball well, are they, Northcote Park?
They used to, so as you say, they used it well but didn't score enough in that first half. And now they're under pressure, trailing 8-11, plays 5-7. In comes the ball again. Adams gets the front position. Mark Ryan at the back, loses the ball in the air. Now Adams takes it, kicks it out here. I'll dive out and get this one, Daff. It's, beautiful bounce for touch. Hit the line, goes back, and well done by Catus.
Scott Ryan's still on the bench?
Yeah, Scott Ryan's still on the bench.
Hadn't done much anyway in the first half.
Chrissy Skeever stirring them up. Mark Ryan in front is Adams, gets it again, but they can't break away. Oh, this time Davies runs onto it, gets it and kicks it quickly down to the forward line. Ibrahim out in front. Is it Ibrahim?
Yep.
Yep.
Out in front. First time he's put his body in front.
Okay.
He's a good kick.
No, you've just wrecked this kid's career, you have. Everyone will expect him to kick a goal now.
Oh, of course, it's easy to kick goals. That in the Shepparton Hotel into the ground.
Kick into the Shepparton Hotel. Hangs it up there, drifts across and probably across too far in for a point. He was probably going for the one down the road.
I don't think those goalposts are big enough, actually. They're not distinctive enough.
Need some crows sitting on top and they bring the ball back out. Robertson and Davey. It was a poor kick, and we've seen that a couple of times. The backmen have really kicked poorly, haven't they? For both sides.
If you're going to just kick wild, why not kick the ball 80 yards? Kick it as long as you can.
Okay, this is Steele Davey. I think it's Steele, his first name.
Well, let's face it, he's taken the mark and he's lining up, and the fullback had 10 yards on him, didn't he? Or 10 metres.
Davey kicks it to where the fullback kicked it from, the front of the square. Peck goes up and snacked by Peter McNeice. His kick smothered off the boot and it goes over the line and out of bounds. Bit echoey, Kent, these sandpieces.
Reservoir 8-11
Could be more
to Northcote Park 5-8.
Okay, in comes the ball. Peck and post. Peck brings it to the side. No one can get it for Parker, so that's a defensive Reservoir. They pick up the ball through Fitzgerald. He handballs over the top there to Piccone, is it?
Yep.
I can't pick him yet. Piccone. He chips the ball back in the centre to Oden, and there came a steam train the other way this time, and Oden's still down.
Chilcott it was.
And and Hope hangs it down into the forward pocket, but he's off line and out of target. Oh, Chilcott. Oh, the Victorian Railways will have to come with a low loader to get him off the ground.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
From full pack, back of the point post is Ward, hangs the ball out to the half-back line. It goes to the back of the pack. They push the ball forward. Parker's through Beale. They can't get it any further forward before it goes over the line and out of bounds. Oh, he says, pick me up. Oh,
he's in big trouble now. Mick Gardner's helping him. Oh, he's right. Courageous effort.
Yeah, I
Probably thought he was safer.
Safer getting away from Mick Gardner.
I'll go back and try sitting with Chilcott.
And another ball up on the half-forward line over there for Errington. Umpire Errington picked up the ball. That's the way.
No one had handed to him.
Reservoir 8-11 to Northcote Park 5-8.
Yes, interesting, isn't it?
Yes.
Game alive. Over the hills they go to Colosimo. Colosimo gets the ball smothered off his boot. And Coney picks it up, kicks it down. Leslie Robertson takes the slip catch.
Oh, it didn't go 10.
Oh, it didn't go 10. Leslie, high tackle.
Which way, though?
That's the square up. That's because he didn't pay the mark.
Oh.
Square up free. This looks like Matthew Hope out there, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Kicks a funny kick into no one in particular.
That's a shocking kick.
Bounces over where beautiful work by
Great tackle.
Peter McNeice. They lose the ball, they win a tackle. Oh, what about the tackle still going on the ground there? Comes out the back there to Colosimo. He's taught, holding the ball, drop the ball. Out it comes to Dallas.
Quinn.
Dallas gets it over to Quinn. Quinn handballs inside to the Oden. He's only electric engine at the moment, not running like a steam train all of a sudden. The ball comes out to Chilcott. Chilcott gets it up to Cadis. Cadis with his left hamstring tied up. Or his right hamstring tied up. Hangs it down to Peter McNeice and he takes it. See that?
So one of them had to take it, didn't they?
Didn't they? Peck put it in the McNeice there.
There was two of them up.
And Peter McNeice will be lining up for his about fourth or fifth shot for goal, but he's only kicked two, hasn't he, Dad?
He's kicked two, yeah, but this would be a handy goal.
What do you mean, focus? Oh, the cameraman's out of focus. I thought you thought we were. And it's 2 goals. So it should be 2 goals for that good kick. But takes him on to 6 goals, 8 Northcote Park. Get that for that little screen. 6 goals, 8, 2. He should be able to tell me the other one hasn't changed. I can't see it.
8 goals, 11.
8 goals, 11. Sounds as though he's working in a sardine can.
We'll go for the goal kickers for Northcote Park. Peter McNeice 3, Robinson 1, Beale 1, Peck 1. Y for Reservoir, we've got Doherty 4, Chrissy Skeever 2, Colosimo 1, and Eddie Skeever 1 goal.
A lot of use of the ball, Parkers, but it's the first time they converted. And it took them, 10 minutes, 11 minutes into the quarter. Out it comes. Cadis once again gets it out of the ground.
Oh, it's holding.
And they get it down to their half-forward line. Here they come. Oh, tripped over by his own man. Stewart has to get up off his hands and knees and handballs back to Piccone. Piccone loses the ball out the side to Ward. Ward loses it brilliantly to Lamachese.
Over the top.
He runs in, touches it on the ground, and he's kicked another goal.
That'll lift him.
That'll lift him. That's 2 goals in a minute and a half. And that was Lamachese.
Look, Cadis here still running in the centre.
Got a crook leg too.
Yeah, you got to wonder. Motor just looked up here at us.
He wants to come off, does he?
No, he knows who you selected.
Score 8 goals, 11, 7 goals, 8.
Score
That's
8 goals, 11 to 7 goals, 8. Did you put that on the tape when you say that?
Sure do.
Oh, that's all right. You can say it, and you have a very good voice.
Yeah, it was
Running, snapping goals.
to the purpose of getting the ball straight out of the centre. Simple as that.
No, my voice doesn't go on the tape, it's yours.
Oh, that's all right. No, it's not. Hello, Scotty Ryan taking his jacket off on the far side as they warm up for a 3-rounder somewhere. The dock stand in the goal square. Down goes the ball and someone ran over the line.
It was against Eddie Skeever, I think you'll find.
Was it? I thought it might have been the robot the other end painted. Down they go, Parker, stand to Ibrahim. Peter McNeice came in from the side.
Big
McNeice.
grab.
They pushed Ibrahim out the way and made space for McNeice to come in. And Big
Once
Pete,
again, get the ball out of the centre, Alex.
this is the second time in a row they got it out of the centre. Silly play. Eddie Scuba, was it? Came over the line. The runner coming out in the ground. And Peter McNeice kicking to the Shepparton Hotel end of the ground. Puts it straight over the goal umpire's head, Peter McNeice. For what goal is that of him?
It's number 4 to Peter McNeice. So right back into this. 3 goals in 3 minutes.
Who picked the first one? Peter too, didn't he?
Yeah, so Peter McNeice, as we said, it's his 4th goals. And once again, you see the value of getting the ball out of centre. Quinn off.
Oh,
Scotty Ryan on.
And where's he going to play?
The other Ryan's gone up to the forward line.
Mark. Motors to
Brimcone's going to go up to the half forward. Scotty Ryan's going to pick up Big Peck.
Okay. They come running down the ground. They run straight in at it. Post and Adams. Adams wins it, punches it. But Scotty Ryan looked foolish there. Tried to hit it, then missed it. Comes out where a good mark taken by Davies. He balked one way, gets around the other, breaks the tackle. Now gets his kick in to the full forward zone. McNeice from behind this time.
Good mark out in front.
Oh, crunch bang. Go on, have a
real dip at him. Peter will fix him up.
And they got the ball once again out of the centre, but couldn't get down there.
That was
8-8.
that Peter Ward. He's done all right, actually, except for the last 5 minutes.
Okay, Peter Ward puts the ball back into the centre of the ground. Up they go at the back of the pack. Rocky Robinson comes out with the ball. Loses it, though, to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes to the leading Doctor. But out in front is Fitzpatrick. He drops it. The Doc gets up quick and takes it back off him as the ball in front of him is shovelled out of the way. And it was steam shovel stuff there, and the Doctor gets the free kick. Wonder if he usually goes on home.
Oh, and 25.
Who threw the ball back?
Oh,
Scully.
that's silly.
Silly. The Doctor was out of range too.
Oh, he would have been struggling anyway. Oh.
And they get themselves back in the game, and the backman.
I guess I had the runner out there quickly.
Ball's to the right and left of the screen. There it is, in the middle of the screen now.
It's all right. He's only an umpire. He's only an umpire. He hasn't got a clue on a camera.
Number
Doctor
5
comes in for goal 5. Oh, two hands go up by the man in the goal square. The goal umpire. Who's the goal umpire down there, I wonder? He puts up his
It's either
hand.
Shearer or Coates.
Shearer
11 playing 8-8.
Yeah.
9-11 plays 8-8 in
It's
this
a handy
game.
goal. Les
And the top-
Robinson coming in the centre again. Beale going out in the centre.
Full wide, there's no need to go to the scoreboard, we've got it still working there.
Okay, they've well, that's broken their run.
I'll get post back into the ruck though.
They've got Ryan going in the ruck against Adams. Adams wins it again. It comes Brinko in. He loses the ball out the pack to Beale. Beale's kick goes up as far further than it goes long. Hope gets his hands on it. Can't
We
mark
marked
it.
that.
Dallas goes back with the ball. Handballs across. I think it was to Stewart. Stewart kicks it back to Chris
Courageous
Scuba. Courageous effort by Chris Scuba to take
Never
a mark.
took his eye off the ball, did he?
And he gets those legs planted and away he goes down to Colosimo.
Use your
Colosimo
body,
and
son.
Chilcott too strong there. Out comes Fitzpatrick. Oh, the doctor rides into the ground like a horse. Still Davey gets the ball out to Catus. Catus turns around and should go short. Oh, he's gone long. He had man out there in Limacini. He gets the ball across to Ryan. Ryan has to handball into the steam train. He's running on motors now. He's stoked up and away he goes. Kicks the
There
ball
he
out
goes.
wide. And
Does he
they
love to
goes
run
down,
this
doesn't
bloke,
he? Oh,
doesn't he?
how far does he run though? This time it's after the bounce. He kicks it long into the pocket and Carter, Dallas. And
About round pie behind.
that's the robot. The robot was so far behind he couldn't see.
Oh, it's a tough angle from out there. But,
Nah, it's not. Easy shot from there. That's you're
That's a
bread and
narrow
butter.
pocket, that one.
You're bread and butter. Out he comes, Dallas. Oh, kicks awkwardly and hits the post, does it? No, tap forward by the doctor. Who's got a hold of someone's leg. He's trying to bulldog him. Out it comes there.
Two
To
on
Age of
one,
Hope, but Hope gets
Shepherd.
it away
No.
from Dallas. 2-on-1 and gets it over the boundary line. Adams has got to cover a lot of yardage to get there. He'll get
moves
there.
well for a big fella, doesn't
Adams, doesn't he? Yeah, he said he was a bit
he? Big lump of a lad.
Yeah, against who's this? Mark Ryan and Adams and Dallas. Adams gets it, but it's Fitzgerald that roves it. Out it comes. Oh, punch to the ground. Motor, you're out in trouble there. The ball comes out to Eddie Scuba. He's pushed off the ball and has got to kick it across the ground. Gallardi gets his
Oh, well done.
oh, well done. Kept it in front of him, but then loses. Well done by Motor.
Too high.
Oh, umpire.
Oh, he's in trouble too.
Motor's hurt himself.
His ankle. That was well done by Scuba.
Fancy call on umpire or more on one of the members of the crowd, eh?
It was well done by Scuba to keep his balance, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Just kick it up there along the big
Oh,
postie.
here he goes. Carter on a lead. Carter's kicked 1-5. Doesn't get the goal.
This
He's-
bloke's not in. Oh, yeah, how did you get it out of there? Oh, a bit of vigour in it.
Oh, Eddie Scuba, well done. Gets up with the ball, loses it. Now he gets it out. Colosimo can't take it. They've got it to the goal square. And, oh, soft free kick paid
Oh,
there.
just well, he's a nice fella, Colosimo. Could have slipped it in then.
Motor's off the ground. We call the challenges from here. Motor limps off and someone's got to run on. Quickly as it comes out here to Big Peck. Peck hits the ball to the ground. You've got to go
Good
on
body
through the
use.
interchange. This is smart.
Ooh.
Mark Ryan comes out good. Didn't
No.
Scott Ryan.
Darvel on.
Darvel a kick quickly down to Hope. Hope out number 2-1 here. No Hope. He hasn't got the ball. Darvel caught with it. Hasn't got it. Oh, ball goes back. Sexton did
How silly was that?
Stupid play. This is Limacini's. Limacini takes the ball to the leading Ibrahim. Oops, a daisy. Too casual as you like. Loses the ball. Robertson's got to come back in to take it. Doesn't get it out to Catus.
Here we go.
Play on, son. Look at
McNeese making
make a position. Can he make position far enough back? Yes, he can. It's through for a point. What a shame.
Oh, that was terrible
that's
play then
terrible.
by Catus.
Reservoir, no, it was Northcote Park that kicked the point. Northcote Park going to 8 goals 9 to 9 goals 11, I think.
That's correct.
Okay, oh, look at this kick out. He's kicked it out. No wide. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh,
Don't touch it. Oh, it's-
Dev Limacini keeps it in and taps it for Northcote Park.
Pisani's off.
Capped it back and it was taken by Sexton. Sexton gives his kick up to the centre wing. This will allow Darvel to come up. He runs straight at him and gets the ball. Loses it. Goes back after it again. Chris Scuba plants down on the ball and it'll come in where umpire is going to ball it up. Ice for Motor's foot down in. Down goes the ball. Adams wins it. Catus taps it further into the forward line and before. No, Limacini can get to it. Oh, brilliantly gets around Oden. Takes the ball and hangs it up into the square. Ibrahim back there. Holds the man out. Oh, couldn't hold the mark. Should have. And it's cleared by Ward. It's a poor kick. Head down they come. This is Scully. Yeah, overruns the ball. Can he hold him back to let his teammate get in there? He does. Well done by Scully. He loses the ball now at the back of the pack. Who's that? Hope over there?
McDonald's come on the ground,
And
gone to full forward for
Hope
four.
taps it out of bounds.
Doherty's gone into the pocket.
Okay. The ball deep in the forward pocket. The robot about to put it back
It's
in.
gone straight into the rooms.
Who?
Number 14 for Reservoir.
That's it.
Baconi.
Baconi. Okay, it comes back into the centre by Reservoir, and Cadis is first there. Held when he hasn't got the ball. But Scuba takes it, throws it to his brother Chris. Oh, did I call that one right? Oh.
There it comes.
Hey, crow throw. Maybe we should call it a ducky throw.
Why?
Well, Ducky coaches him.
We're back to the left, right, that's it.
Oh.
Okay, Reservoir 9-11 to Northcote Park 8-9.
Spiteri thumps it down to McNeese territory. He brings the ball to the ground, can't hold it though. For a mark, they keep it locked in there, keep it tight. That's what we've always thought about doing that, Kent. Last night, actually.
What?
Zooming in.
Oh, I think it's about keeping it tight.
Well, I don't know about you. They punch the ball. It comes over Les Robinson's head. He's been out of the game for a while, hasn't done a lot. Gets it now at the Limachese.
Dropped it cold.
They're holding the ball out here. And Prendergast says, yeah, it's a free kick.
And 25. How many 25 metres is that, Greg, today so far?
Not enough. Boy, report him. Turn him around.
5.
Did you say that to me?
Geez, he's undisciplined today, isn't he? Scotty Ryan?
Yep. He's got a long blue sock on there, though, Daff.
He hasn't had a good day.
Oh, if I had a sock that long, I don't think I'd have a good day either. Okay, the ball in the hands of Lumachi. How do you say it, Gregory? Lumachese.
Yep, Limachese.
Lumachese.
In his hands, right at the tip of the goal square. Comes up, and he puts that through for Parker. So take him on to 9 goals, 9. That's Northcote Park to 9-11.
He's named after a brand of cheese.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why is that?
That's one of the tea and cheese, Lumachese.
Oh, that's good.
You learn every day.
Oh, educational as well as sporting, this tape, isn't it? We can sell it to departments all over the place. A free plus 25. How many goals have they kicked this quarter, Daff?
A few.
4.
4.
4. Parker's a kick 4, and Reservoir kick 1.
I guess went to
4-2 to 2-1.
Out it comes.
Out of the centre again.
Again, Adams is dominating there.
Why isn't Post in the ruck?
Gets it out to our mate, the Cheese. The Cheese keeps it in front of him. Oh, brilliantly taps it up to Hope with a throw. Hope hangs it into the goal square. Peter McNeese getting back there.
He's got the
McNeese.
motor on.
On your motor. Get out there. Oh, Motor's calling him off too, calling the shots. And he's zoomed it through for another goal, and they've hit the front of Parker's. 10 goals, 9, Northcote Park. 10 goals, 9 to 9 goals, 11. Yeah. They shoot racehorses when they take their knees up like that, don't they, Daff?
Yep. Well, that's his 5th.
That's his 5th, McNeese, and he's equaling leading goal kicker on the ground with a doctor.
Mo's gone as a loose man in defence. Just remaining one of the Reservoir. Brinco was
playing loose off the... He got two actually down the other end.
He got a couple in the gap.
Yeah.
Brinco.
They're playing gap football. Out it comes out the back. It's Ryan. This time it gets the hit out. Comes down to Scuba. Scuba gets it across to Gallardi. Gallardi gets it in short to Colosimo. Colosimo turns.
Kick it long.
Doctor out there now. He's got to go long. Who'd you say he had down here? Post in the square. Post and Deacon. Over they come at the back. Oh, he's kicked it too.
He's missed it.
Ooh. Oh, can we have a replay of that? Can't you just replay that?
That off the ground.
Did the cameraman have it on the kick or not?
It was McDonald, but it was rushed.
Why? McDonald's a forward. He's allowed to kick it off the ground.
He didn't kick it, though.
He
That's
did.
why it wasn't paid.
Okay, they wasn't paid. 9-12. Reservoir 9-12. Eden ball comes Northcote Park. Try to get it out of the centre through Robertson. Robertson lifts it up. Goes no distance. They punch it to the back of the pack. The blue jumpers are everywhere. Cadis comes at him. Goes out wide. The handball from Fitzgerald to Oden. Oden, the steam train, winds up and chips it down. Oh, look at this.
Chips it right.
Oh, down to Poster's throat. Chilcott's throat. He kicks it straight back to Scott Ryan. And Scott Ryan in the long blue sock takes the mark. Plays on now and kicks it. Hangs it down there. Carter. Hold out with he didn't have the ball. Pushed out the back to Steele Davey. He keeps it out of bounds and it'll be a throw in. Time on starter, Jet and Tommy.
Yep.
In a minute.
26, how many we got to go, Tom? 3.5 minutes to go. Get the tea and coffee ready for 3/4 time. In comes the ball. Adams and Post out the back, but they got the numbers there in Rocky Robertson.
Easy.
Oh, Rocky's found a Reservoir player.
smothered.
Les Robertson, great stuff. Gets it to Cadis. Cadis is going to be caught before he can get his kick. Out comes Hope, handballs back, Colossimo's got it. Oh, got rid of it quick over to Fitzgerald territory. It doesn't get to him, Robertson, Les takes it. Hope tries again. Taken out the back there by Ryan, handballs to the Doctor. The Doctor walks around and throws the ball into the forward line. Who's going to be first to get there? Rocky Robertson comes out with the ball. Gives it to the Bill. He can't take it. Scuba gets it. Kick down to the Doctor. The Doctor's kick smothered off the boot. It's a game of mistakes here. They can't get it out. They force it. Oh, in the back. One had to be paid sooner or later, didn't it? Mark Ryan liked him because he patted him on the bum.
He looked very suspicious.
You see that?
Yes, got a rat in a drain pipe, Bill, wasn't he?
And this will be Mark Ryan.
Just as well I know he's a nice bloke.
With Big Peck on the spot, trying to put Reservoir back in front. He comes in, a long kick to the goal square. Post is there, going to feed it through his hand.
Fella.
And
put on the academy as well.
Put the hands up. It's stuck in their hands, and he'll line up to put them back up.
I'd still rather see him
on the ball
in the ruck, because Ryan can take those big grabs when he's running. Oh, geez, this bloke's like a yo-yo. Carvel. Up and down, off. So what about Moda? Give him a pair of tweezers.
Okay, Peck kicks it through, and Post rather, not Peck. Post kicks a goal there, and we're 28 minutes in.
Yeah, they just, Reservoir.
Reservoir takes them on to 10 goals, 11, 1 point up.
10.
To 10-10.
Just keep coming back, don't they?
Yeah, just in front, and they go back, and they swap.
Yeah, big 39's coming out. See, they've got Doherty off him. Doc's gone into the ruck row.
Have a look at the robot bringing the ball back into the centre. It's poetry in motion, isn't it?
Slow motion.
So,
To the right, Cameron.
okay, the ball back into centre. Swap them over, they say, as they come out now. And it's going to be the ball put down. 28 minutes gone in the third quarter, and it's Adams who gets it out down to Cadis. Cadis breaks out of the centre and will kick it long, and that's the way they should go. Down to Ibrahim. Ibrahim forces his way back, can't take the ball. It's taken by Stewart off the ground.
Well
and a long handball out here to Ryan. It's Mark Ryan. Mark Ryan chips the ball out wide. Chilcott territory out there, and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald pushed him out the way and took a good mark and goes into the forward pocket where Carter marks.
Player, Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
today.
Very good player, Fitzgerald.
Very skillful. Used his body brilliantly then. Kick it long. Carter.
Get it down to post. You got his big as a goal post. They named a matcher. They hit it the goal square. Post puts their hands up, and Darvel pushes it through. The Paddy Spies Parkers are trailing by 2 points as we approach three-quarter time. 10 goals, 12 Reservoir. 10 goals, 10 the Paddy Spies Parkers.
13 kicks, 7 handballs, Fitzgerald.
A long kick in to Hope. Hope didn't hold the ball.
Taken that.
So they come out with it, Reservoir, forcing it forward to Eddie Scuba. He's got the ball in front of him, paddles it around and then kicks it backwards. Who's going to run onto this first? Davey tries to come. In comes the Doctor.
Oh,
Take the free kick, Doc. Oh, thank you very much. What about the elbow? Well done by Cadis then. Rolled him over in the bear hug, pushed him into the ground just before he got the next one.
He's got his number though.
He's not quite sure whether it's 21 or 12. But he'll get both of them anyway.
He's a reverse of me. Just well, he's not number 96, isn't it?
To the goal square. Reservoir off the pack. Can't drive it.
I thought that might have been I thought Fitzgerald might have got his...
Just couldn't drag it. Just couldn't drag it down.
That was a great kick, wasn't it, from out there?
Yeah. Oh, the Doc's a great
He's got great disposal. That's what, 10-12?
10-13 actually.
10-13.
10-13 to 10-10.
3 points.
3 points.
Half a goal in it.
Deacon chips the ball out to Hope. Hope has it punched away from him, so it hits the front of the pack to Williamson. Burns away from the pack, snaps it at the goal, right across the face of him, through for a point.
Nothing in there, Alex.
He looks classy, that goal umpire down there. Knows Dickie's watching him today.
Northcote Park kicked the next 4 behind, so we could nearly have the scores level. 10-14 to 10-10.
Sounds like I made up an epping yesterday at half time. Deacon brings the ball back. That's a long kick down to the big Peck. At the back is Scott Ryan. Punch down. Adams takes it off the pack. Gets it out. Beale's got
Numbers
3 to beat.
Again.
Numbers at the ball of the Blue Jumpers. They come out with a Brinko.
Big
He's caught.
Brinko.
Handballs the ball out In they go. Scully comes out of the pack with it. Goes into the centre to Peck. Peck gets his handball out to Darvel. Darvel's collected around the neck.
Yeah,
And takes it. Brinko's cramping. How fit could Duck have him if they cramp
you
at
can't
three-quarter
cramp
time?
in a final.
Not at three-quarter time, anyway. Darvel, get it down there quick, son. We've only got a minute of play to go. Not even that as it comes down over to Peck.
Oh, you reckon he could have waited about a minute and so give Northcote a chance at the front?
No, he's got his money on that timekeeper.
Not a very good sportsman, that timekeeper.
At three-quarter time, 10 goals, 14. 10 goals, 14. Reservoir lead Northcote Park 10-10. If they could have kicked another 4 points, the game would have been tied up. But the siren went, so it's not tied up, and Parker's who got it in front of them. Going to the Shepparton end at the end of the game will be the Reservoir boys. We'll be back with the last quarter in just a moment.
Audio's down.
I reckon that scoreboard's right.
Rolling.
Okay, start of the last quarter of the Mothmore final. 10-15, a change in scores to 10-9. 1 goal the difference, Staff. Your prediction, Gregory?
Move your mouthpiece.
I'm sticking with the Reservoir.
Yeah,
Why, you want to hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, why? I don't know.
I think Reservoir will
They
win.
paid me $20 to be off the air yesterday.
I know, I heard.
Got one of the Ryans up at full forward.
Who's going to win?
Post
Did you
into
say
the
you
ruck. Somebody up
I'm
at
sticking with
half-forward.
Reservoir.
Yeah, I think you're right, Greg. Reservoir will win this.
The ball about to be put down. Post against Adams. Cadis is in the centre. Northcote Park really playing with 18 men. Motor and Prendergast off, both injured. A quick kick down, a full forward. They go, Darvel. What a courageous effort. But he loses the ball and they give it to the Dock, and the Dock kicks it out to the Art and Craft Pavilion. Misses an Darvel. It's a courageous effort running into the pack. They hit him at full ball. He gets up.
That was good movement on the ball though by Reservoir, wasn't it? It's a pity the Doc didn't finish it off.
We should tell Darvel, Linda Smart wants to see him about his 9th birthday party too, remember?
Oh yeah, there was a bit of skullduggery on then.
Yeah. Okay, from the back pocket, Cotter takes the ball. He's going to hang it out.
Actually, looking at Darvel, it was about 30 years ago.
They kick the ball in. Chrissy Scuba takes it off the pack and screws it straight back to the face of goals.
Oh,
The Doc didn't take the mark he should have. Out they come. Cotter keeps it under the pack. Doc goes in after him and can't get the ball out from underneath.
Sun out.
The sun out. Hasn't rained at Whittlesea today.
Big Adams is getting back. Who's that? Scotty Ryan's picking up big pack. That's a good move.
It's a better move. A bit more height there anyway. Brinko, down goes the ball. Moved away. Adams wins it out wide. They can't take it. Punched in deep into the forward pocket. Cadis is first back there for Parker. Screws the ball back around. Tries to get out to the half-back line. Deacon can't get to the ball. It's ball back to back there. Chrissy Scuba, he sees Colossimo at centre half forward. He puts the ball back in Colossimo.
He started to pick up a lot of kicks after quarter time, didn't he? Colossimo?
Picked them up early, sort of drifted out of the game halfway through the second quarter there for a while, but has made the ball in the end. Early he wasn't getting there, was he?
Good kick too.
Microphone close to your mouth, Alex.
Must be voice going. If I put the microphone any further, my mouth will be down my throat.
Right to the edge of the...
No, not you, Dad. You're fine. Alex.
Okay. Closer.
Close enough. I just got to choke it back out. Out wide it goes. A long kick in. Deacon tries to punch it. Was Hope tried to punch it on. The ball back to centre half back. Adams gets out. Was touched off the boot. So he played. No, it was called play on. Touched off the boot. In the back.
He's all over him.
Fair dinkum. Sicky, open your eyes. Handball off the back by Odin. Odin gets to Williamson. Williamson to Reservoir, goes in short to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald picks it up. He's dragged off the ball. Couldn't get his kick in. Out they come. They show the ball one way and then the other. And that's Lemachuse. He gets it into the centre to Davey. Davey's been on this wing all day.
Go long.
He'll go long to the leading McNeese. It was that.
You're about to be dead, fellow.
He didn't quite get him. Posters back there. Throws the ball back in. Beale takes it off the bounce. Goes out to Peter McNeese. Hanging up in the square for Peck. Big Pete. He comes around. Can it come around? Swing it back. Swing it back.
Oh, he thought it was there, didn't he?
And there's still a goal down. 10 goals, 10 now. Northcote Park playing Reservoir. 10 goals, 16.
Oh, he's about 6 runs short of the cup, isn't he? Needs a few gallops.
I see what. I'm with you there. A long kick in out to the outer side, and they go in and mark the ball, and a good mark taken there.
A lot of heavy work, doesn't he, Chilcott?
Yep. Doesn't mind hitting the hard scene, Chilcott. At Sexton, kicks the ball down to centre half forward. They're there holding one another's hands. No ball goes to the back of the pack. Out comes Fitzgerald. Handballs over to Carter. Carter's bread and butter here. Runs in, bouncing the ball to the goal square. The Doc course in to centre it up. What's he going to do? Oh, you've missed. He's kicked his goal of the day, but the umpire's taken it off him with a travel call.
Just 2 or 3 steps too much, wasn't it?
2 or 3? Your horse doesn't run that far in the straight 6.
Doesn't run that fast, Steve.
To the glue factory.
Oh, that was
He calls
terrible.
the ball out. Didn't make him kick over the mark.
No.
Out it comes this side to Adams. They've changed the play. Hope on a lead across the ground. Comes up to the ball and marks it. Oh, would have got a head-eye tackle anyway.
God,
Go long, they call him. He got Peck moving across the ground here. Peck out in front. Scotty Ryan gets shuffled out the way and Peck puts the hands up and takes it. Handballs inside to Leslie Robertson. Leslie Robertson put down after he kicked the ball. No free kick played down the field. Even Billy Ray called for that one down there of the wide air.
Oh, you know whose side he on.
Okay, out of bounds while the robot Herman's about to bring it in. Herman the German.
Dangerous here for Reservoir.
You haven't called a goal being snapped. What's the score over there? 1-10J, is it? Down goes the ball at the back of the pack. Scotty Ryan takes it and kicks it quickly out across the face of goal. Williamson's going to try to get back there, and Rocky Robertson. Cadis runs past him. The 221 goes down. The drag down as he was about to kick it. Gets it down to the area there, but Cotter, who come through, pushed it forward, and he had support before Fitzgerald could take it. And it's over in front of the scoreboard.
It's like their forward line set up a bit more, Reservoir, now, where they've got a bit of space to run into, haven't they?
Yeah, open it up they have. In it comes. Scuba brings it to the front of the pack. Down it goes. This is young Beale pushed into the ground. Williamson, no, it's Carter, throws the ball out in front of him. Colossimo should ask him for help. Had the ball in his control, umpire.
Oh, a bit each way, I thought.
I thought too. Not like yours, it's nothing anyway. Out it comes. Doc can't mark it. It goes to the back of the puck. This is Chilcott, I think, comes out with it, yes, and hangs it back into the centre. The big Peck's up there. One grab, can't take it. Hits the ball, hits the ground. Out it comes to Ryan. Ryan throws it away. Umpire, if you don't mind, they're over the top of it.
It's impossible to handball with one hand. Yeah, at least you've got 10 fingers on it.
Tasmanian hand. 2 heads and 10 fingers. Down it goes. Adams and post. Adams wins it easy. Hits it into the forward line. Cadis breaks through brilliantly with strength. Gets around a man. Hits it on. Sexton gets back there. Oh, whack on the ball. What about the whack? Oh, if you don't mind, get the camera on that.
That was in the spirit.
In the spirit, was it? That was a great tackle by Cadis.
It was a great tackle.
He just forced.
He's been a good player.
He actually picked him up, put him on his shoulder and carried him to the
He hasn't been 100% all game, but
Oh,
I'll tell
hang
you what, he's kept going.
Now they line him up. He's got to kick with his left foot because he's got a crook right leg. Comes out, Peck up the top, can't hold it at the front of the goal square. Hits there with Beale. Beale puts it across the face of goals over. The goal umpire had the sun in his eyes and cut it up, no.
He should have sausage rolled that, Alex.
And that takes him on to Kent, doesn't it? 10 goals, 11.
Yeah, 10 goals, 11 to 10 goals, 16. 5 points.
A long kick in now that goes by Oden out to post area. Adams has to punch the ball to the ground. Cadis takes it and gets dragged. Took the ball, put it down, and Fitzgerald got suckered in. And Cadis, he'd be good if he was fit for him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, well, he got a few blokes. Ibrahim looks like a side
Have a look at the kicking action he's got to use.
Of the barn.
Hangs it up there over the top. Ryan goes. Could have marked that he got up that high. He was up there where the sun and the blue clouds are. The blue sky is in among the clouds.
15 kicks, 3 handballs, Cadis.
40's going to come up, tell you how long since it hasn't rained at a final in a minute. Oh, big hit into the forward pocket goes Peck, and they were looking for Barney to watch on the kick out. Oh, there is Barney Chilcott back there on the centre wing.
Dallas should drop back a little bit.
He's been sucked in. Les Robinson to the back of the pack. Then they hit it to Les Robinson area. Doesn't quite get there. Who's going to be first back? Bit of pace straight at it. Chilcott. Oh, stood his ground. Oh, head-eye tackle. They went in over the top of him. Hey, come on, out they come with the ball. Brilliantly taken by Limachuse. He hits it back in. Do you want it, son? Chilcott will go at you. No, it's Robinson. He comes through, forcing the ball forward. Robinson. Rocket, that is. Not Rocket. What's his name?
Rocky
Robinson.
I've got his name mixed up there for a minute. I only called him by his proper name.
You're thinking that Richie used to play cricket for Northcote.
No, Rocky Robinson.
In it comes. Peck hits it to the side of the pack, but it's going to go Colossimo way. Chilcott goes in, gets the ball at the boundary line. Colossimo can't control it, and it goes over. Hello, Flighty's come out of his den.
Oh, they've got a man up a bit closer here.
In they go, the ball to the back of the pack. Oh, Robertson should have taken that. Les this time can't. Post comes out, picks the ball up, throws it through the pack. Davy's got to put his body in, doesn't, holds it there. Pest goes back.
Post again.
They go back down and take the little man, and they're yelling in the box.
Done a lot of hard work now, Post, didn't he?
Herman the German, the boundary umpire on this side of the ground. Umpire Sinclair in the middle of it. They swap them around now. Adams needs to lift. It's, what, a 5-point game. The bounce goes back Robertson's way. Les Robertson it is. Dallas takes it off the ground. Handballs back to Brinko. Brinko goes over the top to Gallardi. Gallardi goes out. Bounce the ball, son. You can run. He decides he's going to kick it down to the forward pocket. Out they come. This is Ryan in front. Oh, should have kept his eye on the ball. Carter drops the ball. Oh, backman held there. No free kick paid. The Doc's under the bottom of the pack. He'll make sure nothing gets out of there too easy. And Doc gets up hold.
Back there.
Doc gets up holding his back.
Build a wall and you want to defend the back a bit, wouldn't you?
Oh, you want something? You reckon that goal screw's going to kick another goal like you did yesterday? Okay, hit out the back of the pack to Scully. Scully of Northcote Park takes it, kicks it at the boundary line, kicks it wide. Who's going to get there first? The ball bouncing, still going. Colosimo kicks there. Now he gets around. He's going to be tackled. Oh, he loses. Oh, Herbert, no.
I know about that one.
Out of bounds, you blind monkey. And he kicks the ball now. Colosimo runs at the goal square, and oh, good mark by Ryan.
Oh, I reckon if we were playing Test cricket, the red light might have went on.
Oh.
Where's that third umpire?
We've got a few out there. We've got 3 of them out there. He's on the boundary.
Okay, that was down there. No, it's not Ryan.
It's McDonald.
And Colosimo did well there.
Murphy's TOB's not in Northcote because Johnny Anderson might be closing it down shortly.
Oh, he comes back to Carter.
Loose.
Didn't want to have a go at it, and Parker's hadn't had them all covered.
He's not a very good kick for goal from a set shot, Carter.
Oh, yes, he is.
He's very good on the run.
He's a beautiful kick for goal, Carter.
10-minute mark.
10-minute mark.
10-11 to 10-16.
And this is if...
It's handy, 11 points.
Oh, anything's handy when you're in front. It's handy from behind too if you get a goal. Okay, Carter with a deliberate shot there. No worries, he had a man on the mark doing some funny things. He jabs at the ball.
The way he kicked out of that.
Have a look at this. Thank you very much. Beautiful jab. Left jab, right jab. Bingo.
Easy to kick goals anyway.
Reservoir 11 goals.
Tally Garutner end of the ground.
11-16 to 10 goals 11. That's the Hume Highway, just past the back of the ground.
Les Robinson, is he? Odin's picking him up. Still got that mean.
They both played that game. The Doc gets some
big post in the rough.
In the shade of the pine tree, the ball goes back down as post. No, it's Adams, wins it to the half-forward line.
Fair knockout
out comes Sexton in front of Cadis, gets the ball and kicks it out wide.
Charge.
Ran at him, and Davey gets knocked down.
I thought he could have got a free kick there.
And Cosimo did the road around the front of the pack. And out they come, down in the forward pocket it goes. Doherty comes through, gets shepherded. Oh, Doc have a snappy. Oh, Doc.
Look at it. Oh, he had two. He had Carter inboard and he had Fitzgerald inboard. No talking.
No talking down here. Oh, we could ask for a candle lunch now.
Yeah, the Royal Mail, Servo Ripper.
Okay, they bring the ball and they kick it out there, and Beale's got to get it. Runs away from his opponent and kicks it down into the centre wing, but Williamson waited for it. Now gets it back to Sexton. Sexton gets dumped as he kicks it. Straight up in the air it goes. You've got to sit under this Fitzgerald and take the mark.
I reckon he's been nearly their best player. Yeah. He's just kept going for the 4 quarters. I don't know if Greg's doing stats on him or not.
Runs through the centre and out it comes.
Oh, the Doc.
The Doc.
Fitzgerald's had 15 kicks, Steph, and he's had 8 hand passes.
Oh, that's a fair effort. And used every one of them.
Has he?
Well, he's off. I've got to his hand or his boot.
Good. Yeah, very good.
It's going to be handy, this.
It'll make him 12 goals if he kicks it, won't it? The Doc going for his 6th. Oh, look at this, Doc. Well done.
Yes, thank you, umpire.
6 goals to Doc?
Yeah, that's 6 to the Doc. We'll go for the goal kickers at Reservoir.
12-16 Reservoir, 10-11.
Okay, we've got Doherty 6, Chrissy Skeever 2. We've got Colosimo 1, Eddie Skeever 1, Post 1, and Carter 1. Actually, we've got why for Northcote Park we've got McNeese 5, Beale 1, Robinson 1, Lumicini 1 and Peck 1. Oh, it's against, that's critical, isn't it? We've had one each turn.
So the free kick goes in the centre of the ruckman post, who hangs the ball right down on the forward line to Chris Scuba. He can't mark it. It comes to the front of the pack. Spitteri's dumped. The ball comes up at the fall as Chris Scuba gets it to Colosimo. Colosimo runs near the white line, kicks it back, and getting back there is Scully.
One hand not good enough.
Oh,
he showed a bit of
Carter will
touch.
get a free kick there.
No, against Carter.
Why?
Ran into the bloke's neck.
Oh. Darville was the bloke, or wasn't a bloke? It was Darville. Darville gets it across to Cater and puts him under the hammer. Cotter comes in to give Cater some support. Let him play on, umpire. That's a better way of umpiring. They should have radios and we could call the shots for them. They'd be better. They play on Catus, gets it down to Robertson. Robertson handballs inboard to Beale. They need a goal here. Hang it down to Ibrahim. Quickly, Rocky. Rocky gets it down, but it's a poor kick and it finds only...
It's interesting where Kevin Sheedy reckons they should have robots in which the media can control umpiring the game.
Well, we could do that.
Yeah.
No worries about that. He kicks the ball out, tamped over the back of the pack. It goes towards the boundary line and over the line and out of bounds. 12.
And then they don't get offended either. That's the other thing about it.
Some of ours don't get offended. They've got to have something there to offend first. It's only their sisters that get offended. In comes the ball. At the front of the pack is Williamson for Reservoir. Picks the ball around his corner of his body and up he goes to Eddie Scuba. The ball comes out of his hands and Spiteri breaks away. Hangs it back, Peck area. Can he get the two hands on it? The back of the pack he needs hope to run on. Oh, the ball, cruel bounce. Goes back to the steam train Oden. He's caught with the ball. Handballs to Scott Ryan. Scott Ryan's little chip
bit
pass.
More time, haven't they? The pressure's off him a bit.
Yeah, the pressure's off. They're in front. Handballs now across, that was Les Robinson, across to Spiteri, is it? We'll wait till he bends. Fitzpatrick, who must be out up the ground. They kick down to Ibrahim. Ibrahim comes out, can't take the ball, hits the pack. Caters hits that. It comes back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim's kicked through the pack. Pecky can't lift his legs off the ground. They go to Sexton. Sexton gets it out to Gallardi. Gallardi will come out here. No, he doesn't. He should have come out here to Dallas. Oh, clean bowl there, Scully.
Warner be proud of that.
It comes back there to Les Robertson. He has to go at the boundary line. Scully's there. Can't control it. Oh, Norkin Reservoir. Scully over the top of it. Out it comes. Oh, boom.
Doc comes in to add support.
Good on you, Doc. Point your finger.
He's still looking for that number 21.
Hello, we've got the big cameraman on. A good cameraman at last. He gets it to Scully. Scully gets it back to Beale. Beale gets around the doctor. The doctor's flying the body around at the moment. He swings the camera down here to Big Peck. Peck can't get it down. It comes to the front of the back to the Cheese. Limit Cheese, he gets through and kicks it out of bounds. In the back downfield, Sinclair pays. He was out of bounds.
Oh, there he is.
Urban ran over the fence. Hey, you pay.
You're kidding.
No, what it is, it was out of bounds number 4.
That's something that has to come back to here.
No,
it can't
it's paid a push.
It can't be paid downfield
because it was out of bounds.
Because it's gone out of bounds.
Oh, look at this. Ericsson. Fix that blade of grass first before it gets in the right spot. That's the way.
17 points the difference.
Up it goes. Oh, McNeese gets into the back.
Early.
And pays away the free kick to Scott Ryan. Scott Ryan in a long blue sock. Chips the ball across the goals. Oh, Dallas, it's dangerous. He's lost it. Robertson, can he kick
He was held then.
Yeah. Comes back to Rocky Robertson. Rocky gets the ball caught and hold the ball.
Advantage
paid.
No.
Oh, come on. Let's get the game over and done with. It's every time I hear a bip, I know it's another time on.
It's just 17-minute mark, Alex.
Only 17 minutes gone in the last quarter.
I think they've got this.
We'll open another bottle of Johnny Walker, I think, Daff.
I think they got it.
Reservoir get the ball across to the steam train Oden. He steams away and handballs wide air to... Who was that?
Stewart,
yeah. Stewart down to the centre wing. The ball punched away from Sexton.
They're doing enough, this mob.
Yeah.
Which mob?
Ducky's mob.
The True Blues.
The True Blues. Not Two Blues, they're True Blues. There it goes, the robot tossing it in. Oh, he should know how to do it better than that. A poor throw-in. You throw it in properly, you wouldn't have to throw it in again.
At least they get practice anyway.
The robot throws the ball back in. In they come. The back is Adams, gives it across to Scully. Scully goes in the centre to Chilcott. Chilcott gets it and kicks it out to Peck. Peck lifts the legs up. Got to punch it on now, son. Oh, they go over him. Back it comes, but it comes Sexton's way. Sexton will go outside to Scotty Ryan. Oh, Scotty Ryan's kick smothered off the boot, brilliantly by Beale. And there'll be a boundary.
Just doing enough, aren't they?
Yeah, hold him up. Hold him up. Peck's having trouble lifting his feet. He said needs about 6 more gallops for the cup. Herman gets it in properly this time. Peck wins it down to Beale. Beale breaks through centre half forward. Hangs it at the goal square, but he's off target. Oh, won't swing back. Oh,
they coached that.
They coached it back there, but couldn't get it back, and it goes through for a point.
That was a good bit of play then by Beale, but that's, if you're going to win a game, you've got to really nail those type of opportunities.
Okay, the ball kicked in, and Leslie Robinson drops in short and takes the mark. McNeice on a lead. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. 15, 25 metres. Lucky it was that the pass was a little bit astray.
Very handy.
And here he is, the sheriff, the most popular gate man in Diamond Valley.
Where is he?
What a shocker.
He won the award.
His son gave the $5.
No, I got another $5 when I got here off a spectator. Les Robinson coming in from 25 metres out, puts it over the goal umpire's head, and we're back to a 1-goal, 2-goal game. 11 goals, 12, plays 12 goals, 16. Can the Parkers get up off the carpet, Daff?
10 points, I don't think so. I think
it counts to 7. It counts to 7. They've got 3 to get up.
Not long left, but I still have Posty in the ruck.
We've only played 20 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
Seems like 3 days. But, okay, spectators out in the road, you can now come in. The sheriff's left. He won't charge you for the last 7 minutes of the game. Record gate takers? Never records. Down here it's been record sunshine all day, and the free kick paid against another one.
That was against Scotty Ryan, I think. You can't afford those mistakes.
Okay, Adams in the centre of the ground takes the ball. And it's a shocking kick, but Ibrahim on a lead can't take it. Doc gets up and gets caught by the leg. Oh, he didn't play it.
He put his whistle up.
The whistle up, and they go, Parkers, go, they say, as they get the ball down. Scotty Ryan takes it, his kicks out wide. Scully's getting out there first with Williamson, bounces off him. Scully does, takes the ball, handballs inside to no one in particular, and they've got to go in after the ball again. On the ground they come. Who's this coming out? The Colossimo, is it? No, it's not. Stewart. Out of the back pocket, kicks it down to the centre wing. Oh, up before acceptance is there. Dallas falls to the ground first and gets up to get the ball. They can't take it out of there. Over the top of it, he knocks it out the back. But here he goes with a little chip pass out here.
Space he's put car.
Up comes McDonald. McDonald takes the ball, goes to the ground, loses the ball, and a good tackle by Darville.
Well done, Darville.
And they bounce out. Oh, whoops, to a daisy. Darville settled down.
Got a few friends now, hasn't he?
Hasn't he? What, Darville? They wouldn't put dollars in his count, but here he goes. He handballs out wide to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick to post at the back of the pack is 21. Cadis. He snaps it at the goals. Come back, you mongrel, they call.
Whose side are you on? We'll have to call you Rocket Ross if you keep this up.
The cat might be out the bag, you reckon, Def?
11-13 plays 12 at 16. Pressure on the Reservoir side, but they've still got enough up there to jump to win it out. They go. They kick a long one out this time, not mucking around. Dallas goes up. The ball hits the front of the pack. Hope can't break clear. Dallas gets it out to Colossimo. He's through the centre now. He kicks it down to Scuba. Fall over Spiteri. Bad luck.
Out it goes out the back to Chilcott. Scubas, have they?
Chilcott gets it over to Spiteri. You're in trouble here as the other Scuba runs on it. Goes to Colossimo. Caught, dropping the ball.
How do you get rid of it?
Eddie Scuba throws it back to Chris Scuba, and that's what it's got to be. He's going to get a free kick. Oh, get the camera to replay that to him.
He was disposed of after he got rid of it.
What about the one before it, though?
Get it down the big postie, son.
Yeah,
get it down the
first
big
one.
postie.
The replay shows the first one.
Kick it long.
That was not the first time. Scuba takes all day, comes in with a long kick to the goal square. Post. Up he goes, it hits the front of the pack. Fitzgerald walks around. Oh, thank you. They wiped his nose, did you see that?
Yeah, what a...
They picked that thing out of his nose.
Oh, come on.
They did. They wiped his nose and there was a head-high tackle paid.
Oh, it's a handy tackle, though.
A handy free kick paid there. No, was it what? He comes in 2 steps, not called play on yet, puts it in straight through the centre, does Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
player of the game.
Sausage roll.
Player of the game, and that gives them the breathing space
yeah,
they
we'll
needed.
just about call him. We've got the low plenty.
We're at the Shepparton Hotel, the far end of the ground.
A Telegarutna Hotel award today.
Yes, 13-16,
Oh,
place 11-13.
We've got giveaways today.
11-13. But no, can't giveaways.
No, not today. Next week.
11-13. We got giveaways.
15 points. As we said, Alex, just doing a
23-minute mark.
We haven't got any of them, only kid sizes last week. Down it goes. Adams, who's done a good job in the ruck, or post in the back. He tried to date him. It's called play on as Catus goes straight down the ground. Ibrahim McNeice, who gets back, but it's Ward who got the hands to it. Got back, second grab, come out here to the steam
give
train.
him something. He's got Colosimo in short.
He's got a long peck. And a big peck pecks the ball out of the air.
Bit of urgency now in their play, isn't it?
Play on, the umpire called all down. He goes
right in the
idle little. He kicked him straight in the middle of there.
And the apple's gone.
They come and he throws the ball out in front of him, and they've got no one. Yeah, they've got one in the coach's box. They've got the captain in the coach's box, actually, haven't they? Quinn.
Yeah, he's got
been off for a while.
He's got that
Drag Gregory.
Yes, he was, Alex, about halfway through the second quarter.
Oh, courageous play. He's got that Sharon embedded on his forehead.
Kicks the ball down from out there, and they find the big post.
Laces up there for not.
Big post.
That's Greg Bucket there, moving in the box, making the whole thing wave.
Come on, big posty.
Well, focus it up then, won't you?
What, the door or the camera? As the ball comes in, there's extra voices talking down there. The people don't know who we're answering questions to.
Throws it up.
Post throws it up in the air. That's his second one, Duff.
Yep.
Reservoir goals to Anthony Post, number 1. Takes him on to 14 goals. Goal number 2, but he's number 1.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll go through the goal kickers, Alex. Big Doc 6, Post 2, Eddie Scuba 1, Colosimo 1, Chrissy Scuba 2, and Fitzgerald 1.
Time on started, and Tommy will tell us about how many minutes, Tommy.
5, Leslie Robinson 1, Bill 1, Robinson 1,
4.5 minutes to go.
Peck all 1
out
each,
it comes to Peck. Peck can't control it, taps it up to Catus, but Scotty Ryan knocks it back out. Spateri takes the ball, loses it down to Mark Ryan. Mark Ryan through the centre of the ground, hangs it down to Post.
I told you it was a great move putting him up forward.
You've been saying all day, put him in the ruck. Bag ducky for putting him there. The socks down on Post. Sink.
Don't like that untidy footballers. Pull your socks up, son. You get better balance as you kick through the ball.
Scott Ryan pulled his up, and it must have.
He's pulled up so long it's gone to his knee. Post doesn't need balance. He just puts it straight through, and another goal to Reservoir as they steam away in the time on period.
I'll be back here in a fortnight.
I'll be back here playing West Preston.
Yeah, probably. It's a great move then. Great work out of the centre and good disposal to get Post on the lead.
Oh, have a look at Alan Larkin around there. What's he around there to tell him?
He's having a go at Ducky, and Ducky said,
go away.
Go and have a talk to your mother and father.
Okay, the ball back. Down it goes. They bring the ball out the back of the pack to Catus. He's been the drive out the centre when he's got it. Robinson kicks it down, or they face him. He's got to get
a free kick. Of course
the steam train faced him. And
he's tried all day, Robinson.
Yeah. On the lead is Ibrahim, so he hangs it long over his head and goes to McNeice in the goal square. McNeice can't mark it. It hits the ground. Out it comes. The back pocket looks like Stewart, is it? Bounces the ball once.
No, Sexton.
Sexton. Oh, how's that for a lucky bounce, son? Gets it over to Stewart. Stewart gets it into the centre to Dallas.
Terrible handball, but runs onto
it. Lovely Dallas, and goes out wide out here to Williamson and Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald
keeps Williamson safe, and Williamson hits the ball along the boundary line. Should have picked it up.
Should have whacked it inboard.
Inboard and long. New words in your vocabulary today.
Inboard.
Post into the ruck, not full forward. Adams in front, takes the ball out the air and gives it to Chilcott. Chilcott gets a quick kick into the centre. And got it inboard, and a good mark taken by Eddie Scuba. Got plenty of players who can lift. Eddie Scuba plays straight on and gets around one man and hangs the ball down into the post area. Out comes the post, pushes the ball to the ground. There's 3 or 4. Gets it out to Adams. Adams gets it to Cadis. Cadis takes the ball and kicks it long out Beale area. Beale's got 2 to beat. Can he run under it? Stewart's going to be there first in front of Ibrahim.
Oh, well trapped, son. Well trapped.
Oh.
Deserve a free kick.
Beale goes over the top of him. Whack,
Is
whack.
he patting him on the head or not?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at
End
number
of the game.
28. I reckon he can move.
Oh, the boundary umpire this side of the ground has shown plenty of interest in the ball. Whack, whack. No. Get me out of this.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, bang, bang. Oh,
Yeah, give him the free kick. Square it up.
They threw the most punches. Oh.
Keep it there as the play goes on. We'll watch the back there, Pete. I'll keep calling the
good
play for the
mark.
tape.
No, didn't
Comes
pay
back,
it.
the ball's going to come back. Chilcott put it out of bounds so they can keep fighting. He says they go down to the bottom of the pack and they're all in over the top of it and it goes out of bounds for a boundary throw in.
54 want to watch himself.
Yes.
Ward a bit uptight where he shouldn't be at this stage of the game. Could you shut the scoreboard so I can read the score down to the people, please, on the far side? A ball comes to the ground. Brinko goes down. 15, 16 to 11, 13.
Good tackle.
Marcus into the forward line, but they get tackled and the
Great
Reservoir
tackle.
crowd in front of the blue tent go up with a yeah.
Colossimo, that was.
4 minutes of time on. Played. A 3-rounder in that 4
Reservoir
minutes.
victory.
It's a Reservoir out to Scuba. Spiteri at the back takes the ball off him. And there will be a mark on the outer side there. He hangs the ball down to the half-forward line. Peck's got to lift his legs here to get up to it. Can't take the ball. Brings it to the ground to Hope. Hope gets it back to Cadis. He's clean bowled and it's over the line and out of it.
27 points up.
It's at 27 points, is it?
Yep.
Have to give Northcote Park away at this stage, wouldn't we?
45
I
seconds,
think
Alex,
so.
to go.
45 seconds to go.
Going to run out of time.
Northcote Park take the Mothball final away this year, and they go to the Mothball as Leslie Robertson hangs it into the forward line. Reservoir will be back in 2 weeks' time to play the Reservoir. Ward takes a mark and goes down, and they're
could
into it.
incite violence.
Oh, thank you.
Peter McNeese might get knocked off out of that.
No. Oh, you're joking.
Well, we just let the picture tells the
What's
words.
the umpire doing? He's reversed the decision, has he?
Oh, bang, bang. 25 metres. Rocky.
He's reported too, I'd say. Is he? No.
They can't find their pens.
He's definitely reversed the decision, hasn't he? And
Look at this
25.
here. It's centre forward.
The dock's going up there.
The dock, look at the dock.
Just keep running.
The dock wouldn't be down there, would he?
No. No.
Okay, that's a goal to Northcote Park. Kent, yes, so if you can tell me the score.
Okay, 15-16, 106. Reservoir,
Yeah.
12-13, 85 Northcote Park.
15-16 to 12-13.
And it was a goal to the cheese.
At the goal, Limachese kicked the goal there after a little bit of
Look at the boys in blue running around there
dust up
too.
Oh.
over there in the crowd.
Oh, that, yeah. Fair enough.
No.
Okay, we're back in the centre. 15-16 to 12-13. Okay, Post gets the ball down in there. It's a Northcote Park player in Cadis. Okay, Reservoir 15-16 to Northcote Park 12-13.
In a game that was pretty close all day, a couple of times just before half-time, Reservoir broke away for a bit of a handy lead, but Northcote Park fought back well in the third quarter to be back within the... they led it a couple of times in the
6
third
points.
quarter, but at three-quarter time, 6 points down. Northcote Park were able to... Reservoir were able to lift halfway through that last quarter, and Big Anthony Post at full forward, taking a couple of times. We marked 6 goals to count, and they get away with the game. Better players, Daff. Fitzgerald played well, I thought, all day for the Reservoir side. Across out of the centre, Dallas did his little bit of work for Northcote Park. Steele Davey played a great game on this wing. Cadis was one of their prime movers, and Adams sort of dominated the ruck in his own right. But Reservoir probably steadier all day. Doc with his 6 goals, Post kicked 3, was able to get there and lead on the way.
Yeah, I thought it was their medium-sized players where, as you mentioned, Fitzgerald. I thought Colossimo was a good player after half-time. It was those type of players I thought that gave him that drive to win the game. overall, it was their better disposal, I thought. I thought Northcote Park all day, their disposal was a bit shaky. Why Reservoir, they did use the ball a little bit better. They probably held the ball a bit better, kicked the ball a bit longer. But
we'll be back next week for the second semi-final between West Preston and Whittlesea as we dive down to the base room and over and out.